It's fucking. I'm getting annoyed by this damn thing. Keep doing this. Can we not close fuck or jackass? Like the foot. Here. Damn. Do that instead. Okay, now what the my mic is just like. Okay. I swear if I start having to collapse on my ass right now. Do this. Boop and boop. Okay. Give Bailey a second. Alright. Going to see Rise Against November and Fall in Reverse in August. Oh, you're actually going to fucking shows now? Not sure I could buy tickets. Should I buy tickets now while cheap? Probably, but the thing is, like, dude, it doesn't really matter because fucking ticket fees, bro. Like, it doesn't really matter how cheap the tickets are, dude. Half the time the fees are more expensive than the fucking shit. You know, than like the actual ticket. Can't afford the mosh pit. Are they general admission tickets or are they like seated tickets? This is a difference because if it's general admission, then it don't fucking matter if it's a pit ticket or not. It's gonna come at like it's a general admission. It depends on where you want to be. Like general admission where it's standing, like you can literally go wherever you want. Like you could be in the pit, you could be up front, you could be on the sides, you could be in the back, just looking at it from the distance on the other side of the venue or whatever. You could be on the edge of the pit, you know, be one of the guys that are on the wall. So when people bump on the edge of you just kind of boop, bump them right in front, you know, push them in the front. Lawn tickets for it. Oh, so it's one of those venues, kind of like Ridgefield, where it's like a big stadium and then you got like a lawn area that's behind like the more covered spot. Okay, I know what you're talking about. There's a venue like that around here. So, yeah, there's no pit tickets. Yeah, well, there is, but they're not like mosh tickets. They're just like stage tickets, basically. Like, you know, the standing stage front tickets. It's not really a mosh pit ticket. They're nicknamed pit tickets just because it's like the pits in front of the stage, but that's not technically what they mean. But they're $400. Jesus. Wait, $400 for fucking pit tickets for what? Rising Against or Falling in Reverse? Like, which band are you talking about? Because I got a Iron Maiden pit ticket for Minnesota for $160. That's for a general pit ticket admission for when you're in front of the concert. So, me and my friends are actually legit gonna mosh to some Iron Maiden. But, you know, because it's a pit, you know, like, it's gonna be the pit ticket, so we'll make it that. Falling in Reverse. What the fuck, dude? That ain't worth it. $400 would be worth it for Maiden, honestly. I'm not even kidding. Expenses as shit, but, you know, still. I feel like that'll honestly be more worth it. Falling in Reverse, dude. $400 for that? Yeah, dude. Hell no. That would be a no bueno. But at least, you know, the other prices, like, you know, for the lawn emission and stuff, like, you know, whatever. Here, pull up some music too real quick. Just what they have in the background. Let me do some of this. Fuck, dude. Oh shit. Well, Falling Reverse is gonna be in Ridgefield. I didn't expect these guys to honestly have like amphitheater status. I'm not even gonna lie. Different strokes for different folks. That's fine. I just honestly didn't expect like Falling in Reverse to be actually going on at amphitheaters. In fact, they got a lot of shows in Washington. There's 3 shows in fucking Washington. Just Washington. There is Northern Quest Casino, BECU Live, Airway Heights, Washington, which is a 16 plus event. There's White River Amphitheater in Auburn, Washington, and then there's the Richfield Amphitheater in Richfield. So it's just like, dude, they're playing in 3 different fucking shows, like in Washington. And they're going to New Mexico once at the Isleta Amphitheater. I guess that's where you'll be hitting. Yeah, like, dude, they are going all over Washington. They're not even going to Texas that much. It's like they're going to Irving, Texas, and the Woodlands, Texas, but they're going to Washington 3 different times. I guess they know where their demographic is. Dock of the Heat Wave barreling in at Mach 6 MC. Don't remind me, please. This is like the last day where it actually feels somewhat okay. So I'm just like, yeah. Actually, that reminds me, I should probably get to washing, or not washing, but watering some of the yard and stuff like that to try to make sure a lot of the plants and stuff get moisturized and hydrated. Rise Against. Oh, Revoltainment. Okay, so this one's a smaller venue. So this one's a general admission kind of show, looks like. Yeah, and it looks like you get to listen to some other bands and some openers now, finally, too. Now you see how I, end up listening to so much different shit, even if it's obscure, because that's how. That's actually really honestly how. It's like I just like, I'll go to a concert for like 1 band or 2 bands or something like that. And, end up being like, oh shit, these other bands are actually pretty awesome, and look those up. Like the last time I saw Sabaton, basically, I found out about Lutharo, and Lutharo is a fucking really awesome band. Like, they're kind of like it's like Nightwish if they had a little bit more of a melodic death vibe, if that makes sense. I just skipped the openers just to spite you. That's really hard to do because how the fuck are you going to know when they are starting or ending? Like, especially if it's your first show. Like, you're not going to know when, like, Rise Against actually starts. I probably would. Showtime 7:30. That means that the first opener is probably then. And then... and so it'd be Cloud Nothings. And then after that, it'd probably be about 8:15-ish or 8:30 with Ellis Dunes. And then it'll probably be about 9:30-ish or 9:45 maybe when Rise Against pops up. The chick wants me to come to Albuquerque so we can do concerts together all the time. Well, does she live out in Albuquerque? Does that mean I have an excuse to, like, when I go down there, to go to Albuquerque now, so you can pick me up? And then, she can visit too? Pick up the bro and the girl? What is your deal, dog? What are you barking about? I suppose. I guess I do now, huh? It's like, hey, I got my bro showing up, but also my girlfriend wanted to spend the weekend, so fuck it. Beautiful apartment, by the way. Well, I imagine Albuquerque's, it's got its, beauty about it. I mean, it can't let, like, Breaking Bad or, like, fucking all the other weird shit about, that place fucking, tarnish it. Because honestly, like, I know Albuquerque's kind of bunk. It's in the middle of a desert and all that shit. Probably not my place, but I wouldn't mind visiting it, or at least checking it out. Just, because I imagine like with like literally any other city, Albuquerque's got the same like pros and cons essentially. You know, taking different metrics around. Like, yeah, I'm sure they got drug issues, sure they got homeless problems, sure they got like shitty infrastructure, just like a lot of other fucking cities do. His mom's ex put Mexican money. Oh my god. Yeah, see, it's which obviously is not just that shit. Cheers, gunshots daily. Oh my, well, so do some people in Portland, depending on where you live. The city nerd dude lives in Albuquerque, says it's underrated. Well, see, Rip City's saying, Albuquerque's underrated because he has a city nerd guy that, saying that. Or is it that one YouTube channel, dude, that you're talking about? It's a little shaking off the weed hangover. Damn. Never been there. It's the YouTube channel, dude. City nerd. He lives there. Oh, he lives there. Okay. Well, I'll take his word for it. And also, my dumbass didn't realize that Santa Fe and Albuquerque were like right next to each other. They're like, it honestly took me forever to kind of realize that. Like, I knew Santa Fe was like northeast of Albuquerque, but I didn't realize that if you had like Albuquerque here, like Santa Fe's like right there. I thought it was like way more near like the northeastern side of the New Mexican border, but no, it's like right there next to Albuquerque. I'm like, really? I was like, okay. Short extent of the Alancho. I think that's like this small town that's like right outside of Albuquerque, but that's also like pretty much in between the two. I'd visit Albuquerque. I would too. I mean, I might. Honestly. I mean, not that Venom lives there, but, I would probably visit there just to get picked up. Drive the road or something. TBH, go ahead. You could Uber here for $450. I am. What the fuck is wrong? No! At that point, I might as well get like a layover flight and take like a charter plane to fucking Puerto Alice from goddamn, like, literally anywhere else. At that point, I might as well I'd be paying the equivalent. Like, yeah, like $200 for a flight, and then, yeah, another, like, fucking $400 for that. Yeah, no. And also, I don't think any Uber driver would ever take that. Because then I have to tip, and, yeah, and that tip would be retarded, and I'm not doing that. Just eyeballing this little shit to make sure he doesn't boof. He's such a nut when it comes to his boofiness. I'll go. What? Looks like she's a manager, only makes about $13 an hour. A manager? Well, I'm assuming the minimum wage in New Mexico is probably way different than Oregon. But that's still bullshit, though. I mean, that's what, like, I'd imagine, like, someone in New Mexico in general should probably be making on a minimal. Because, like, a wage like that would not even remotely be close to sustainable for, living around here. press George first, literally a capitalist big dog. Oh my god. Ew. Hold on. To pay her 15, he would have to fire most of the other staff. Oh, what? So he, because he wouldn't be able to, suckle up most of that wage himself. Yeah, because I guarantee you the boss is the one who actually probably could take a pay cut because he's the one who actually is making the ultimate most and probably is, like, hiding a bunch of that, for his own self. Yeah, fuck that guy. Oh, if I pay you just slightly more, then I have to fire a bunch of people, and that would be, obviously very selfish of you. Oh my god, what a shitbag. Did I drink all your water already? Is that what it is? Oh, god, you're needy today. But apparently mom and pop establishments can't have one or something. That says who? That's bullshit. there's nothing inherently against, like, the rules or the laws or anything like that says that. Like, that's not true. There's definitely mom and pop shops that exist that, are affiliated or, also are part of unions too. Like, that's not accurate. Like, honestly, there's a lot of small businesses that, are kind of like mom and pop shops that, are, at least in some part, in union, even if it's just kind of like localized just for their own specific thing. But nonetheless, they tend to be more broadly affiliated with larger unions to kind of help back them up, even if they are kind of their own thing. Because for example, I think Pal's Bookstore was not too long ago fighting to get a union established, and they're not like a part of a bigger bookstore branch. Like, it's a local Portland thing, and also same with Voodoo Donuts, but the owners of that place, are union busters, and the multiple times that the Voodoo Donuts workers, try to unionize, they tend to get fucked over a lot or fired and shit like that. But that's also a mom pop kind of operation too, despite being a small business. So, like, and an established one too that has different locations, and one out in Denver too. So it's like, I mean, there's nothing against the rules or laws or anything that you can't have one if it's a mom and pop shop or establishment. Whether it started as one or still is or otherwise, like, that's bullshit. That's ridiculous. That's just a way to, it's like they're pretty much going to say shit like that to, assuming, and think that, workers aren't going to be aware of their actual rights about things like that, and be aware that that's bullshit. It's just a way to kind of, like, nip the whole unionization idea in the bud before it starts. It was offered $3 million for a business worth $1.5 million. Refused to sell. Well, that she thinks he's hiding something to BH. Usually these fucks tend to. I would argue that tends to be the case. Probably cooking the books. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the guy is, certainly, doing probably some level of, like, wage theft, fraud, and shit like that. Or, like, tax fraud or something. Doing something that's a little suspicious, and, and is doing that to try to, like, gain as much money for himself as possible. And fucking everyone else in the process. And if you don't like it, then go, then deal with it, or, deal with the guilt of having, like, you know, everyone here hate you because you laid off a bunch of people. Because you obviously wanted a wage increase. I didn't have a touch in that. Fucking disgusting shit, but what do you expect from, you know, capitalist pig dogs, as you say? Let me guess, the guy's also a MAGA chat, too. She knows he isn't paying people equally. The assistant manager is loyal to him, gets $20. Oh, so, you know, there's a pick and choose kind of thing going on. There's a bias and discrimination going on, you know, at the establishment, huh? She does have direct evidence, though. Well, maybe, maybe if she has, like, you know, coworkers or, you know, people that she's chill with at work, maybe she can talk with them and see what she can collaborate. I mean, she should probably be careful, because evidently, you know, dude sounds like a piece of shit. You know, and obviously, you know, probably would use anything against people to, you know, fuck them over, you know, and shit like that, you know. Same thing with the union talk thing. Because honestly, unless there's like something about New Mexico state laws that say otherwise, that whole idea that a mom and pop business can't have a union is bullshit. Like, I mean, I'm a labor guy here, so I would know about that type of stuff. And as far as I understand, that's bullshit. I've never heard of that. Like, ever. I've heard of, like, you know, pretty much every other way to try to keep unions from being established or, you know, busting them up and stuff like that. But the idea of, like, nah, this business here just literally can't have one, period. It's like, I mean, technically any business could if they wanted to. It's just that doesn't... I'm trying to escape on. It's just that not, like, every business doesn't necessarily have to, just because, like, some are, they're like a 3-man operation and stuff. What are you doing, dog? I don't trust you. I'm closing this door. I don't trust you. You seem like you're in a very exploreful mood. Because, you know, like, for example, like, I know DFF, you know, are, you know, unionized, but, you know, if anything, are more like a worker co-op. So it's like, in a sense, I guess, like, you know, where a union probably wouldn't necessarily have to need to apply, you know, like, a co-op could, you know, apply as well. But at the same time, I mean, it's nothing really against having a union and a co-op, you know, the same thing. So, I mean, that's kind of the thing about, like, you know, unions and shit. It's just that they can technically really kind of be interwoven into anything, if you think about it. Like, when it comes to at least, you know, any form of work. I mean, that's why I have, like, artist guilds and, you know, like SAG-AFTRA, like the writer's guilds, you know, shit, and, you know, like, on top of, like, you know, the, you know, like the big trade, you know, ones like the Teamsters and shit like that. I mean, it goes all over the place with this. So, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing really inherent that's, you know, about a business or anything really that says they can't. She's all super Norse paganism. You said she subbed to me. Why don't you get her in here? So, like, I was just honestly about to ask you about that. Like, you said she subbed to me, and apparently it's lurked in here. So why don't you get her ass in here? More interesting than Jesus. I mean, I agree. I mean, I just kind of find, you know, she's in her therapy call. Okay, well, that's understandable. But yeah, I mean, I find, you know, like, I mean, religious texts in general, kind of like, if you at least look at it, you know, as mythology, or at least as maybe, like, you know, more as like philosophical, like, stories and shit, then I mean, it can actually be kind of interesting to study this type of stuff. Like, especially like the, you know, like not as well known beliefs, or at least ones that aren't really as talked about as much, or at least not as much in the West, so to speak. I guess like when it comes to like Hinduism, or Hinduism, Shintoism, Jainism, or like Confucianism, Buddhism, like like different Far East spiritual religious beliefs, and then different pagan beliefs, Aminism, shit like that. I just find that to be interesting to like just kind of read up about and just be like, hmm. And honestly, considering like the different like things that exist about our planet, and like the different crazy anomalies. Like that video, like what was it, like a month ago I think, where that big ass meteor, like where like all of like Spain and Portugal like pretty much had like the most dopest fucking light show in like on Earth in like a fat minute. Like I don't know if I'm pretty sure you might have seen it at least a little bit, because I think it was a month ago, but there was like 20 different videos of it, and honestly, just like seeing shit like that, it's just like, man, I can see why people probably believe in crazy religious stuff, because when you're like huddled around a fire and you look up and you're like, why is there lights, whoa, bright sky, and you just see this big just going past and shit, you're just like, whoa. It's like, was that one of the gods passing through? Or some shit. It's like, whoa, dude. And I've seen, fucking some cool ass meteors, falling through and shit. My most like favorite one that I remember seeing was actually just walking back to work from a break once. Like, and it was still daylight too. It was like the sun already kind of set, but that, like that dusk, fucking like, nice orangey red, like kind of transition colors were going on a little bit. And I just happened to look up just because I was like, damn, that's a really nice, like, kind of, transition of the color. And then all of a sudden, there's just like this, like this big little bright, flash, and kind of like what looked like almost like a little laser rifle shooting, like that. And then it was just like this big, like, bright, like, kind of yellowish, reddish, like, teardrop. And then it just went, boom, like that a little bit. And it just became this perfect red dot just falling, just like just going west, and I was like, whoa! And I just kept looking, and it just kept burning. Like it was a perfect, just like little rock ball. Like, well, not like a little one, but like a big one. Just going. Just all the way. Like probably out to the Pacific Ocean. It either probably blew up over the Pacific or landed in the Pacific or something. But or burnt out over the Pacific, or something. But because I was just like, whoa, and I immediately had to like tell people when I came back to work. I was like, yo, you wouldn't believe what I just fucking saw. Fucking flight. She's trying to fluid and flirting with a guy that's well, dope. This fucking. I don't really have anything to smack this fuck with, and it's annoying. Never thought being brave. Well, now you know, I guess. Now do you see why I'm a flaming, bisexual degenerate? Because sometimes, the mood just hits, you know what I'm saying? Where's my hair ties? Can I have my hair ties over there? Oh, yeah, I did. Ugh. There we go. Alright, I think that should be good. Hopefully. Oh no, getting it. There we go. Gonna be spending the 11th and 14th at our place. Nice. Sounds dope. Ooh. That felt good. Ooh. Oh, talks in the laundry room again. Oh my god. 11, 12, 13. Well, I figured that's what you meant when you said the 11th to 14th. Yeah, I'm going to spend one day at the 11th, and then a couple days later, I'm going to go back up on the 14th. That's exactly how I interpreted it. Let's see what's going on for a dime. That's what I heard you say. Well, that's... Is that my fault that's what you heard? I sent you my weed. It has weed. These are memes. Oh, wait. Black ice? Oh, shit. Your percentage for yours is almost the same as mine. Only mine actually has a little bit of CBD in it. You want to guess how much is in the packet I got? What's going on here? Wait, what the fuck? Dude, wait, hold on. Anti-Antifa journalist fears for life. Antifa equals anti-fascist. Anti-Antifa, anti-anti-fascist. Dude, data. Dude, oh my god, this is too good. Hold on. I gotta save this. Holy shit, that is being saved right the fuck now. And that's Andy No. Yeah, famous fascist old dweeb. I know about this old buddy. I know about our old buddy guy. Feared for his life. What a pussy. I just realized the screen wasn't even on the entire time, but you know what? I don't care. What's this one? Wait here. We'll do this way to look at the memories. The memories. Let's do coups and coup attempts by the US. It's so big, isn't it? Here, hold on. I think I just found a way to, when Discord wants to be dumb like this, I could just do this. Boom. Perfect. I just love the intense, like, geometry and, like, calculus going on and shit. Just like, And then the little fucking smoke pipe, dude. Dude, honestly, these type of memes, like, it could be hellfire sometimes. They're just like, wait a minute. Just start thinking. Like, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Let me process this for a minute now. Like, wait a darn tootin' there moment for a second. Hold on, I'm actually gonna... I gotta share this real quick. Hold up. You can do that. Gotta share that with the boys. Oh my god. Jesus. Coffee. Coffee. Man, I need to get a swatter, dude. Need one of them electric swatters. Gotta fuck this stupid bitch up, dude. You know, I saw you fly into that fucking light, like, 30 minutes ago. Why don't you go in there and embrace the sun, you piece of shit? Oh, yeah, go in there. No! You almost did. Prick. Legit best weed you've ever smoked? Well, you gotta come to the true place for the best of the weed. You're saying this to a guy that lives in Oregon. Your best weed in New Mexico is like my mid tier up here, okay? Like, and even the best shit up here, you know, is probably mid tier for places like California that basically started this shit, okay? So, I mean, you know, it's a West Coast, Best Coast thing. I don't make the rules. Then again, I am kind of a West Coast supremacy guy. There is a reason why they say West Coast, Best Coast, and it rhymes. There's a reason for it. Oh, hey, don't be burning up. Yep. Some balloon butter. Oh, so delicious. Yeah, let's see what's going on for today. What's happening today? RFK Jr. accused of eating a dog? What the fuck? What is that? What is that for a headline? I promise that I did not eat a dog at all. That never happened once in my life. Like, what's he I don't, I'm just gonna be honest, I actually don't believe that. I mean, that just seems just absurd. I'm just gonna be blunt right off the bat. I don't like RK, but that just sounds like utterly fucking bonkers, ridiculous shit. I mean, RFK is bonkers, man, but can we at least keep it in reality or something? Like, holy shit. I'm kind of tempted to now bite the bait. God damn it, I don't want to, because I know it's bullshit. There's no way. I like there's a little addendum that says, and sexual assault. But you know what? Like, all these rich fucks that do that shit. It's like, so is Biden and so is Trump. They're all sexual assaulting old grandpa fucking weird pervs. So, there's not much, of a dog on him. It's like, oh, it's like, it sucks, it's terrible. But, if we're not gonna be honest about that with, like, the other two, then what the fuck? Like, oh my goodness. Accused of eating a dog, bro. I just don't even understand that one. Like, God damn, I don't want to Bite the paper, fucking hell. It's really starting to, like, make me wonder what the fuck. Oh, yeah. Let's see what else. Let's just see what else is going on instead of RFK eating dogs, apparently. Centrist collapse, far right and far left dominate French elections. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I see that fly right there. Oh, fuck. Oh, you motherfucker. You're in a spot where I can't really get you. Oh, you son of a bitch. God damn it. How do I get you? You're in such an inconvenient location. What the fuck? What do I do to get you? I got nothing to smack your ass with. Well, I do, but I can't where you're at. I don't know what the... God damn it, I'm just gonna try to use this, I think. Dude, this is like the worst place to try to get your ass. We're moving that well out of the fucking way. I'm gonna try to be slow about moving things. Oh shit. I think I almost got startled. Okay. I cannot move anything near it, but maybe I could try to move this coffee can. That's like the only other thing I can move. Okay, cool. Okay. Now I got at least somewhat of a spot to maybe fuck your ass up. Because I have to use something thin. I got nothing better to use. Oh, fucker. Damn. Oh! No! Fucker! Almost had it. Blame the inconvenient location it was in. Piece of shit. Hey, motherfucker. Dios mío. There. Let's go on with France, because I know France has been, like having some hoopla about like the far right, winning and shit, which I'm assuming that happened because Macron is just a centrist out of touch, fucking brunch eating liberal. Let's go off to brunch and not give a fuck about anything of the concerns of the people. Blah, blah, blah.
So the French election had some really interesting results.
What the fuck is Kyle wearing, dude?
Break it all down for you here. So this is in Politico. Marine Le Pen's far right set for big win in first round of French election. Early projections show national rally on course for victory in the vote for a new parliament as Emmanuel Macron's election gamble backfires. So Macron called for elections, and his party basically got absolutely obliterated. Absolutely just hammered. But interestingly enough, as you're about to see, it's not just the far right that was rising, it's also the far left. And when all is said and done, it's possible the far left eclipses the far right. Okay, so here we go. France on Sunday took a step closer to delivering...
so did that happen?
What was once seen as an unthinkable nightmare. A far-right government taking power in Paris for the first time. Marine Le Pen's national rally made big gains in the first round of a snap election that could upend political orthodoxy across Europe and beyond, with implications for markets and global security that will be hard to predict. According to early estimates by pollsters, Ipsos, the far-right national rally is on course to win 34% of Sunday's vote, while French President Emmanuel Macron's centrist alliance suffered staggering losses, coming third with 20.3% of the vote. The left-wing alliance made a strong showing with 28.1% of the vote.
Damn.
So the reason why I say ultimately the far left could end up winning here is because if Macron's people drop out and endorse the far left coalition, then they have the numbers to defeat the far right. Okay, here we go.
So did this actually happen? I'm assuming these elections have already been set in stone. Oh wait, is this what happened?
Are conjectural at this stage and dependent on political decisions taken in the coming days ahead of the second round of voting on July 7th. Macron himself is due to stay in power until the end of his mandate in 2027, regardless of the outcome of this assembly election. So here we go. You can see Macron's people, 20%, and then you have, this is the left coalition is at 28, and the right wing is at 34, right? So if Macron's people drop out in certain places, the left can actually win. France is voting in a crucial snap election that looks set to have a resounding impact across the continent at a critical time. The EU's centrist governments already face challenges from the Ukraine war to the prospect of Trump regaining the White House. The French far right is skeptical of France's role in both NATO and the EU, and a victory for the national rally in Paris would have the potential to disrupt Western alliances when they're already under strain. If the early estimates are confirmed in later results, Le Pen's party, now led by the slick 28-year-old Jordan Bardella, stands a good chance of forming a cohabitation government under Macron's presidency. On Sunday, the French president called for Democratic and Republican forces to unite against Le Pen's party. Faced with the rise of the national rally, we need to foster a wide unity that is clearly Democratic and Republican ahead of the second round. So, by the way, left-wing parties said in any areas where the Macronists beat them, they will drop out and back the Macronists to defeat the far right. But the Macronists have not yet said, we will drop out in the races where the left-wing parties are ahead of us so that we defeat the far right. Some Macronists came out and gave a speech and basically tap danced around the issue as to whether or not the Macronists would do that. Okay.
I mean, they're kind of wishy-washy libs. I don't expect them to actually be, like, set in stone on anything. They're probably just going to be like, oh, well, yeah, I mean, but you're all a little too radical. You know, I won't endorse the far right over here, but, I mean, because they're radical, too. There's just no, like, balance to any of this, so, nah, I don't think I'll endorse you. Good luck, though. That's basically what they're going to be doing. I mean, they're not really that much different, you know, than the fucking liberals here in America where they'll just, like, kind of backstab you and be like,
President shocked the nation and France's international allies when he triggered the vote only a couple of weeks before the Olympic Games after a humiliating defeat in June's European Parliament election. It was an audacious move designed to stop the far-right advance in his tracks by forcing French voters to choose a new parliament. On the strength of the early projections so far, his gamble looks set to fail. In constituencies where 3 candidates have qualified to go through to the second round next Sunday, the third-placed candidate will be under pressure to pull out. This is what I've been talking about, to defeat the national rally. It looks likely that Macron will face a tough choice in many areas over whether to withdraw his candidates in an effort to defeat Le Pen's party. That shouldn't be a difficult choice. If you ask.
But to libs, it is, because, like, you know, the far right do support, you know, capital at the end of the day, like liberals do, and they are going to, you know, care more about their, you know, pockets more so than what's, like, you know, in the coffers, more so than what the hell's going on, like, with the best interest of the people and shit. Because this shit wouldn't be so fucked up, you know, for, you know, liberals and centrists here in this case with these Macronists, if it wasn't for that, you know. Like, if they actually did at least some basic representation, it didn't fuck over the, you know, French people so much, they probably would actually, like, you know, have some merit of, like, you know, like, sense of, you know, like, not having the right, you know, rise so much here. Like, I mean, it seems like due to so much of the economic failure that's been going on with the Macron government, this has pretty much been leading to this problem, because I know they've raised the retirement age, done a bunch of tax cuts, you know, for, you know, corporate business interests and shit, and fucking over workers. Like, there's a lot of things where, you know, this fucking government has, like, you know, fucked their own people over and shit. And, you know, a lot of the reason why I know about it, because, like, every time the French protests, I love to watch it and see it, because, like, every time I see it, I'm like, goddamn, why can't we be like this? Because, like, they don't give a fuck about shit like that. They'll, like, go ham, you know, about things like this. And it'll be like, oh, hell no. Like, we're going to at least, you know, be very heavily resistant and fight against this. And there has been a genuine rise of, like, you know, leftism going on in France again. And it seems to be, like, overshadowed by the far right that is on the rise, because they tend to get a lot more headlines due to a lot more of the crazier, you know, shit that they're saying. You know, because of the whole idea of, you know, like, you know, getting, you know, clickbait and headline, you know, bait, you know, type of, you know, news and shit to get them on the surface. Plus, with the money invested, you know, into those type of candidates and politicians with different think tanks and lobbyists and corporate interests.
Care about defeating Le Pen's party. But we all know the centrists ultimately are incredibly fucking greedy and are maybe even more motivated by anti-left sentiment than they are by anti-right-wing sentiment. And we're about to find out now. This is a big test. Former Prime Minister Edouard Philippe, Macron ally, called on people to vote against National Rally and far-left France unbowed candidates. So anyway, this is what I was actually just talking to you guys about. So there you have it, man. Again, we have the possibility here for a far-left victory ultimately if Macronists do the right thing. But if they don't, we're probably looking at a far-right victory. And that would be a disaster, needless to say.
And also, I think it's probably going to be a very divided parliament, in a sense too, likely. I mean, because it seems like there's going to be a lot, like a lot of divide and a lot more like partisanship going on. But I think in a weird way, there might be like some sort of like benefit on certain economic issues, possibly, but that's not really saying too much. Like, because I know there are some people on the right that are more like nationalistic and sense of like want to try to reinvigorate industry and workers' rights and stuff, though limited. I was just saying quotes because they're still hella xenophobic and bigoted about it. Like only French, deserve this, type of shit. But I mean, if they're willing to consider, be like, well, but at least kind of keep some of that. I don't know, maybe. I doubt it though.
Bottom line is this: the centrists in France have collapsed, and they've collapsed because what do centrists give us?
Nothing.
They give us the status quo. They give us business as usual. They give us coasting off the momentum of how fucked up the system already is. And people despise that. People can't stand that. People want...
And we're also not in an age anymore where people really want to, or are not exactly very tolerative of that anymore. There's not exactly much of a tolerance to this type of, idea anymore. Or it's like, oh, well, we could just coast on the status quo because, times are all right. It's like, the whole, 2010s, late 2000s type of shit where it's like, the good times are all right, kind of going a little bit or some shit. Bullshit. That isn't what's going on. You can't just, coast people off of, the status quo anymore. Like, this is why, we're starting to see such partisanship, too, to an extent, because, people are getting heavily dissatisfied with status quo and are going to any radical wing, to, kind of seek an outlet. This is why we're starting to see this so much, and it's starting to reverberate in a lot of these other countries too, because it's starting to become a very big growing trend where people are getting sick of the status quo, where we're having a world that's starting to really rapidly change in many ways that we're not catching up with.
But that they either want a populist on the right or a populist on the left over the status quo, and the centrists have not figured that out. They are neoliberal status quo managers, and they do minor tweaks around the edges while mostly keeping everything the same, and they berate you if you don't call them heroes, right? Well, now it's backfiring. So we'll see what happens moving forward, but I hope the Macronists do the right thing, and I hope eventually the left wing ends up winning here, because having an actual quote-unquote far-left government could be transformative. That's what we need to see. Hey, y'all, do me a favor.
I mean... hopefully, but I don't know. I'm assuming these already happened. It's a complete overstatement. No view from alliance far left by American standards. But according to French, it's an alliance that ranges from socialist to center left to the extreme left, not to mention the Greens and communists. Our best up here, and of course, of course. So everyone's correcting Kyle, be like, they're not far left, bro. Which, honestly, I guarantee you, it's just a, coalition, type of thing. So, of course, they're not going to be, far left. I mean, some of them are. But it's a coalition front. It's going to be a mixture, a hodgepodge of all sorts of people. From different political specters. But it's just pretty much, various different, forms of, the left and shit. But... I mean, a little over hopeful, I think, on Kyle's side on this one, though. I mean, I'm assuming these are already done for the elections, right? Is there any other information on it? I think there would be, or something. Oh. I think there actually is. Okie dokie. I think I found something. Actually, pretty fresh, too. Fresh. Footwish.
I think that's pretty good, I think, huh?
Rivals unite against Le Pen's far right. Oh, fuck. So, wait, Kyle's, hope thing actually is happening. Wait, so Macronists are actually uniting with the left to be like, alright, fuck Le Pen. And, oh my god, she looks like a fucking demon. Holy shit, this is like the French Hillary right here. Oh my god, if Trump and Hillary had a mutant French baby, that's it right there. Oh my god. Holy fuck, that is some Hitlerite looking like. look at shit, dude. Holy fuck. Okay, yeah. Ugh. Okay, man. Ooh. I can see why the Macronists are even like, oh god, fuck her. Holy shit. I remember seeing her, like, years, like, I remember when she was first kind of a thing back in, like, the late 2010s or whatever. She probably was a thing well before then, though. But at least when I was familiar with her, she did not look as, like, demonic. Something, like, changed in her, I think, because she looks a lot more sinister. Maybe it's just the lighting. Maybe it's the angle. I don't know.
Unless this is breaking news, I heard the left was willing to support the center, but the centrists wouldn't do the same for the left. Not quite. It actually was. Here we go. According to a count by French newspaper Le Monde, some 218 candidates supposed to compete in the second round have pulled out. Of those, 130 were on the left, and 82 came from the Macron-led centrist alliance Ensemble, it counted. That's not surprising because, as I understand it, the left Popular Front was more likely and has been getting more seats anyway, so it makes sense they would have like a proportionally higher number of people in a position to drop out. Hundreds of people withdrawing, so the favored candidate against the fascist won. Are French liberals more competent than American liberals? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's a good moment. It's a good moment. It's a good moment.
I'll agree. I like Vajra. Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Are they more competent? Probably not. But maybe I had a broken clock right twice today moment. So let's have the moment. They're having a moment.
Le Pen's a far-right anti-immigrant party has come out on top of France's historic parliamentary elections. But this is only the first round. The decisive second-round runoff is Sunday. Marine Le Pen's national rally is on track to have the most seats in the next French parliament.
Wait, so this Sunday? Oh, so I guess like the next round is going to be later.
Results from the first round. This is just the first round. Keep that in mind. 28% came from the hastily assembled left coalition, which ranges from like Social Democrats to the Communist Party, the New Popular Front, Macron's decrepit centrist party,
the embarrassment.
Ensemble, makes up 21%. Then you have the irrelevant Les Républicains, and then with 30%,
Les Républicains, we are irrelevant, and we're just here in the corner.
You have the fascist National Rally Alliance. So
and then other at 10%. Which honestly, if you consider everything considered, I mean, if you consider some of the more left center leaning Macronist types, like it's actually kind of equal when it comes to like left/right demographic outcome here a little bit, outside of the little hodgepodge of shit in between. Find that kind of interesting.
Bunch of weaker candidates in this chunk right here withdrawing in order to increase the likelihood of them winning over the national rally. I think it's very, very possible that Le Pen's party does not, in fact, win.
However, we'll only find out Sunday if she has an absolute majority and can form a new government. So, centrist President Emmanuel Macron will stay president for the next 3 years, but he will be very weakened, both domestically and on the world stage. And his decision to call these snap elections is looking like a massive political miscalculation. Many voters see Macron as out of touch with their concerns, particularly their economic concerns. And as part of a kind of arrogant Parisian elite.
He kind of looks like Hunter Biden almost. A French Hunter Biden.
Marine Le Pen has tapped into that frustration, notably by blaming immigrants for many of France's problems. Her party...
Wow, the economic inequality caused by neoliberal austerity gives rise to fascists who use the inequality as like a fulcrum to blame immigrants? That's crazy.
Really? Wow, I never knew that would be a thing. Holy shit. Wow, color me shocked.
If only we could have predicted this happening based on the evidence of it having happened 5 million times before.
No shit.
Back rights of people with immigrant backgrounds.
Oh my god, dude, Le Pen really does look a little fucking evil and demonic. What the hell? She really does got a fucking look on her.
And that has a lot of her rivals concerned. They see this as a threat to human rights and to France's democratic ideals. This could have implications beyond...
One of the articles that I read on this topic, by the way, described Le Pen and the the national rally of being the first far-right French government since World War II, since the Vichy government, Vichy, which is insane, but it's true, but it's just insane to think about it that way. Like, yeah.
When a fascist and like Nazi puppet state is like the as president of a far right government in France is where you have to look back at for how right you are, like as in far right, then bruh.
Not since the literal Nazi collaborator government under occupied France has there been a result like this.
In France. If Macron has to share power with the far right, that's a system called cohabitation in France, where you have the president and prime minister from opposing political camps.
Oh shit, I have an opportunity to kill this fly. Almost. Buzzed off a little too soon.
And that could have implications such as the far-right prime minister might want to halt France's support for Ukraine, or derail Macron's efforts to fight climate change, or even erect new borders within Europe. A few scenarios are possible.
New borders? Wait, what? Expand? Wait, bring back Napoleon? Wait, what?
One is that the far right gets an absolute majority, and then they get to name a prime minister in a situation called cohabitation in France. Another is that no party has...
I would be very surprised if they managed to get an absolute majority after this pragmatic bid by the center and the left.
An absolute majority, but the far right has the most seats in parliament. At that point, Macron could name a prime minister from the far right national rally, or they could have some kind of technocratic government where they try to come up with people to run the government who are not part of any party. However, either situation is likely to lead to long legislative gridlock, and it will make it very hard for Macron or France to pass any new policy.
Damn.
Just a little beacon of hope. Just a little beacon of hope. The wave of withdrawals mean there will be now fewer than 100 districts with 3 candidates standing in the second round. Are you telling me there are liberals that understand you have to strategize? Let's not give Macron too much credit here, okay?
Macron... Dude, oh my god. Dude, his chat are really trying to find something here. Like, please tell me liberals are at least somewhat competent. Please tell me, please, please, please. It's like, no. Like, they're not competent, okay? Just because you're getting some candidates who actually might know what the fuck they're doing and are, you know, wanting to avoid, like, far-right, you know, like, Vichy-style, like, extreme shit, doesn't necessarily mean they're completely competent, okay? Like, oh my god. Like, fuck. Like, they're still Macronists and liberal out-of-touch shitbags. Like, they don't care about you. Like, don't give them the fucking credit. Like, god damn. You know, it's like a better late than never from Vosh's part on this, you know, honestly, especially considering Biden and the liberals here. But, like, you know, like, just fuck. I'm old to take it, but it's like, god damn. Like, I mean, what? Like, I mean, is this chat still struggling? Are they having to be dragged by their fucking feet over this? That's why I shouldn't have done all that, you know, all that time, Bosch. You shouldn't have been, like, you know, trying to do the whole, like, you know, Biden guys, my dude. You know, because now a lot of your chat are acting like a bunch of libs, like, saying, like, but they're competent, right?
His cronies are still largely responsible for everything that is happening right now. This is, as I understand it, largely like the better elements of Macron's party understand. Like, this isn't a centralized strategy where Macron is like, yeah, drop out to favor our left comrades or whatever. This is like some people in his party going, we hate the fascists more than we hate the leftists. We're going to drop out for their benefit. It's not the Macronis, exactly. It's not
the Macronis.
Macron himself being like hyper pragmatic and you know, good-hearted. Oh man, Macron is also afraid of the left. All liberals are. This is before the mass dropout.
Marine Le Pen's far-right National Rally Party has taken the lead in the first round of voting in the French election. John Sparks has the details from Paris this hour.
Yeah, I got the results from one of the exit polls.
That guy had a really weird look on him. He looked like he was strung out. What the fuck? Hold on. What is up with that dude?
Yeah.
See, this guy looks hella strung out. So what the fuck? It looks like he's been there for like multiple days without sleeping and it's just strung out. Like, oh, I'm trying to be awake here, lads, but
The results from one of the exit polls at National Rally and their hard right coalition on 33% of the vote, not seats because we're in the first round, but 33% of the vote. 28.5% of the vote going to the new Popular Front. This is this alliance on the left that was thrown together basically 3 weeks ago to fight this election. Communists, Greens, Socialists, a party called France Unbowed on 28.5%, and then we've got 22% from Macron's centrist coalition Ensemble. So initial reaction for not quite as high, I think, for National Rally. It's still a very good showing for them.
It's a good showing, but I don't think it's going to be enough after the mass dropouts. Brad's 20.
I mean, I imagine not. I mean, I guess, because the second round is going to be in fucking what, like, this coming Sunday? I guess we legit just won't know anything about that until later, which kind of is annoying. Liberals trying not to let fascists into power challenge. Actually possible? Not real. Well, yes, and this. Oh my god, dude. Some people just don't realize. It's like, yeah, there are some liberals who are like more like rad libs or kind of more like, left, leaning kind of liberals that will actually kind of acknowledge these type of fucking things. But it's like, oh my fucking god. It's just like, like, just because you get a few of them doesn't mean that the entire, like, liberal apparatus and, like, in politics is going to act like that. Because most of them don't. They're out of touch fucking limousine, brunch, going to brunch and, mimosa drinking fucking suburbanites. Like, they don't give a shit, at the end of the day, they're not going to give a shit. Yeah, but let's see if there's any other little land things going on today. Really, dog? Goofy ass little thing. Just, I don't get why he likes being in that laundry room. Just the goofy ass little thing. The goofiest of goofs. Really? God damn it. Son of a bitch, I was hoping that would have been fine. No. But, guess not. Yeah, damn it. Oh, guess not. Try to do that again, Leonard. Motherfucker. This fucking pin, when I was that loud and lit, like when I was climbing on a roof, popped off because it got hooked on the edge of it, so now I'm just like, son of a bitch. Got almost glued back on, but I guess it didn't really work 100%, so fuck. Boo. Boo. Oh, I'll just have to do it again. Let it sit longer. Let's see. Unhinged streamer just got arrested. Shit. A Morse critical video. It's a good old Charlie. What's Charlie got for us today?
A big day for Kick Degeneracy. They broadcast 2 crimes live in the span of 12 hours. That's a new record, baby. Give it up for Kick. Huge round of applause. They're really busting new ground here. Usually it's only 1 crime per day. That's the quota, but they said, hold my Johnson. We can do better. July 4th's right around the corner. Let's celebrate the only way we know how, with crime. It's nothing new for the platform. That's kind of become Kick's entire brand identity. It's basically like this quarantine zone for unhinged weirdos that the Joker would have recruited for his gang out of Arkham Asylum. And they basically set it up like zoo exhibits where edgy middle schoolers can go in and flick boogers at the glass as they laugh at the fucking clowns on the other side, getting themselves hurt for a couple of extra viewers.
My God, man, is there a way to like maybe get get Twitch fucking Kick to be like, you know, shut down or something. Because every time I hear about Kick, it's always like some legitimate, unhinged, fucking psychotic shit and like unironic criminal shit that's going on. It's like, can it just be shut down already?
Wait, I'm only going to focus on one of the crimes from today for this video. I might make a follow-up for the other one. But for now, let's focus on this baffling display of lunacy. So, a Kick streamer harassed this couple in public. The couple then started arguing with this loser, who got so butthurt that this couple dared argue with him and touch his phone as he put it in their face, jamming it down their throat like he's giving them a fucking endoscopy, that he, in response to their argument and touching his phone, pulls out a gun and starts threatening to murder them. He says multiple times that he's willing to blow them away. He's ready to kill these two in cold blood because his feelings got hurt that they insulted him.
Even though he's the instigator and the aggressor in the entire fucking time.
He started shit with them.
You pussy. I love the POV from Nampa Stream Prime. It shows the real you. You gotta appreciate your height, your balding, and your few palm art.
Who's gonna who's gonna sock him in the face? What are you doing? You better let go of his shit.
Turbo Douchebag has his chat on screen, and I had to censor it because they just keep saying some awful shit and putting links to things that I have no idea what they are, but I'm not taking any chances with it. They just keep calling this woman a whore. So he went up to her, he started insulting them, and then the chat was like, whore! What a whore! Look at her! There's a whore around! Hey!
It's just like, wow, because you have a lady that's, you know, being cutesy with her, you know, partner or whatever, out in public. That means, oh, that must mean she's a whore. She's doing, you know, some public, you know, affection. Boo!
Let's just sneeze. It's because we're...
What actual fucking degeneracy, bro? Like, holy shit. Like, this is why Kick needs to be shut down. Like, oh my god. I know some other shit's just gonna prop up in this place, but fucking hell, dude. Just, you know, shut them down so they keep propping up, because this shit's absurd.
Whores! That's like his whole chat. Great community he's fostered here, and that sounds about par for the course for this kind of content. If you can even call it content, all it is this guy trying to turn himself into a human punching bag, but he's so fucking sensitive he can't even play that role well. He can't even be the heel. So the second someone challenges him, like here with the woman, like insulting him and then like slapping his phone, he snaps and brings out a gun.
Oh yeah, I got burnt, bitch.
Shoot her. Shoot her.
Yeah, she's in there grabbing my phone. Oh, you want problems? You want problems too? You want problems? You want problems? You just grabbed my phone. You just grabbed my phone.
It's just, yeah, and you proceed to harass them and, you know, berate them out of nowhere, you piece of fucking shit. If anything, if anything, like, the motherfucker that ought to be, like, you know, pulling out a, you know, fucking weapon and shit are these two.
Don't talk my shit. Don't talk my shit. Don't talk my shit. Don't grab my shit. I'll promise you I'll shoot the shit. Let it go. Don't touch my shit.
Bro's got the Glock set to Wumbo here. The size of this fucking piece is actually pretty crazy.
Jeez, what is that? Like a fucking 357 Glock or something? What the fuck?
Maybe it's just like the angle of the camera here, but that shit looks like a Roblox gun.
It does look like I was some fucking shit from Roblox, dude. What the fuck?
Stupid thing to bring a gun out for, especially considering he started this. I don't know.
And illegal brandishing of a weapon, so this guy should never ever own guns, you know, ever, period. Also on top of that, should never ever fucking, you know, be able to really at this point see the light of fucking day being the piece of shit that he is.
We would never expect someone to slap his phone when he's actually putting it directly in their face. He is basically the one that's instigating a physical confrontation, not only by being an insufferable douchebag that's harassing random people, but he is getting as close to their face as he possibly can, like trying to put their skin under a microscope. Like, I have no doubt if you looked at his footage, it'd probably look like Ant-Man when he was shrinking to get to the quantum realm. Like, he is so close to them. And the natural human instinct in a situation like that is to swat that garbage away. Like, I don't know how he wouldn't expect that.
I promise you. Why would you grab the shit on my phone?
You don't understand what trouble you're getting yourself into.
What trouble? Let go of my shit. I promise.
Dude, even she's trying to warn him. It's like, you don't understand what trouble you're getting yourself, dumb fuck. Damn. No shit though. Like coming in out of nowhere to fucking harass these people, pulls out illegally brandishing a gun and threatening to kill them, and it's like and live streaming all of it. Yeah, like what trouble am I gonna get into though? The fucking idiot.
I promise you I'll blow you away. I promise you.
You about to get blasted.
Alright. What?
Leave Dolbach here.
She touched us first. She touched us first.
He even goes as far as to say that she touched us first, as if he had nothing to do with how this whole thing started. It's her.
So I'm the victim of the situation, actually. Like, I had nothing to do with this. It was, it was them. They started it, even though they were the one who instigated it the entire time.
Well, she's crazy. Someone help. Crazy lady. She hit my phone. So I'm going to kill her. And it's justified. I feel threatened. She hit my phone, so I'm gonna start shooting. Alright. It is 100% his fault, and he is 100% a bitch for this. To pull out a gun on two people that you've just harassed and are now willing to kill because they dared argue with you and touch your phone that you were shoving in their face, you are such a piece of shit.
Alright, I could. It's public. It's public. Alright, yeah. Fuck out of here.
He fucking sprayed, dude. He fucking sprayed. He sprayed all of us.
Alright. Fuck out of here. I'm a fucking... You stupid.
Now you can hear the other guys say, you sprayed everyone. So I'm thinking what happened here based on the rest of the clip and also the events preceding it. One of the people on this goober squad, the fucking goof troop here, actually maced the couple. The Charmin Ultrasoft squad not only brought up...
So, like, wait, so not only a gun, but also, like, just assaulted them with mace?
A gun, but then also maced the couple because they dared argue back after being harassed by this loser, and then slap his phone.
If anyone deserves to get the gun pulled and mace, it's this fucking piece of shit motherfucker, streaming this shit. Like, fuck these guys. I mean, obviously it leads up to them getting arrested, so at least some justice comes.
This seems like these streamers are using this content as a convenient excuse to try and get a rise out of people and then assault them. So they bring mace, they bring a gun. I bet they also have fucking taser too, maybe brass knuckles. Like, what else did they bring here? A fucking golf club to go Last of Us 2 on someone? It really feels like they just want to hurt people, and they're using these pranks as a vessel to maybe have some way of doing it and trying to argue that it was self-defense. Like, oh, they just reacted really bad to our prank, so we had to shoot them, or we had
to defend ourselves. We had to mace them in the eyeballs and, cause, irritation and fuck them up for the rest of the day and weeks.
It's
or their life.
It's absolute insanity.
Fuck, eyes are burnt. Yeah, so there definitely was mace that was sprayed.
Fuck out of here.
Put the away. All the way.
Now there's like a whole crowd getting involved.
I don't record, you dumbass.
The delusion with the statement this guy just said was like hearing the brown note. I almost shit my pants. It is so unbelievably, unfathomably delusional. My body just had like an actual reaction to hearing it. He said that they started it, the couple, and that he's recording it, dumbass. Brother, this is incriminating for you guys. You have recorded your own crimes here.
And escalated from every step of the way and did not give an iota of a fuck. Like, I mean, the victim, the fucking victimhood complex is genuinely fucking unhinged. And this shit is just psychotic. Like, man, and the fact that Kick is basically, a place where a lot of, middle school, kids and shit, go to, and this is the shit that they see. It's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, goddamn, this shit is fucking insane. Like, that's why, I'm just like, for a platform, I make an exception. Shut this fucking thing down. Like, 'cause what the fuck, dude? Just, genuinely fucking unhinged.
Doing the police's job.
I mean, since when is it allowed for, any platform to just be like, alright, we'll just, blatantly let people just commit crimes on our fucking platform and not do anything about it? Since when, it's the one platform I think has ever been, allowed.
This is not going to make that couple look bad or look in the wrong. It's you guys.
Don't talk to me. You got problems too. You want problems? What's up? You want problems? I'll blow you away. Really? Really?
Dude, the dude was literally just trying to tell him to like just go away and de-escalate, and then this stupid fuck's like, "No, I'm gonna escalate with you too." At least the other guy was wise up and like, you know what, fuck off, this ain't even worth it, I'm out.
I'm not. Bro, I will literally just fuck him up. Like, literally got the cayenne pepper. You guys scared. You guys use pepper spray. Your boyfriend's a bitch.
Your boyfriend's a bitch. Says the guy that just pepper sprayed them. He panicked
for no reason. Yeah, it's like, oh, get insulted and have your phones nearly smashed because you're shoving it in their fucking face. But you're all the bitches and started it first. Oh my god, dude. Like, motherfuckers like this never got, taught one when they were like growing up and shit. Like, they probably thought they were like the top hotshot boys in fucking, school and shit, whatever the fuck, even though they were probably the biggest fucking clowns around. And what's honestly kind of like even more pathetic, I know some kids like this that were, when I was growing up in high school, that thought they were like some top hotshot motherfuckers, but like straight up were a bunch of sad bitches and just like, fucking the biggest clowns in school. And the only reason why people hung around with them is because they got a good laugh out of them. They didn't actually ever respect them. Like, I know plenty of kids like this. And I know one by their full fucking name because, man, he was the biggest one of them all. I got plenty of stories about this one kid. How do fellow patriots? I figured for the say our great nation, I'll watch something distinctly American. Guess what's more American than redacted Nazis? Guess which movie this is. Inglourious Bastards. Patton. Fury. Ding, ding, ding. Wait, what's the ding, ding, ding? I said a few different... I said a different... It was the first one? Oh, okay. Glorious Bastards. Nice. Yeah, I was thinking of a few. Doggo.
Argue back, so he went into his fucking toy box to pull out every little gadget and gizmo and doohickey he could find. A gun, pepper spray, it's crazy.
They got crazy as fuck for no reason, LMAO.
Bro, why she grabbed this shit? She got me pissed.
Did he literally just acronym, like... Did he literally just say LMAO, like... It was a text-based thing. Did he actually just do that unironically? Well, the messages don't get through that fast. Okay, well, it's okay.
That was how I took her hostage and fuck her in front of him.
Is that the text-to-speech that they have?
You need water? Act like nothing's wrong.
Oh my god, it's that same guy from earlier! He brought the guy! Oh my god, dude, yes. Dude, as soon as, the guy said, I'll blow you away too, it's like, you know what? Fuck this. I got a better trick up my sleeve. And then he brought the piggies. Yes! Oh my god! Dude, and look at the, comments of him just rolling up, like, what's up? And dude, I love how the guy literally said, hey, act like nothing's wrong. Act like nothing's wrong? Does that imply that you knew you have guilt the entire time, you fuckwit? What do you think's worse? This person did or people ironically think American is a language? What this guy did. Because I can at least excuse the American as a language just for innate, hillbilly/redneck stupidity, I guess. But, this shit, this isn't excusable.
Huh?
You all did initiate the confrontation.
Why? What we put it in here? No, stop.
Dude, look at the guy. He's watching this. He's going to be watching this.
Sir, I'm just recording. He didn't do nothing.
Move. You know you just recorded everything, right? So you saying to the officers that he didn't do anything is immediately disprovable by just checking the VOD that you filmed. You absolute bumbling moron. Holy shit. So one of the guys he threatened to shoot went and got some nearby officers here, who then took matters into their own hands.
And he's watching it in the background the entire time, just like, that's right, bitch. Dude, I knew they were gonna get arrested. I didn't expect that, though. I legit did not expect, him to roll back up with the squad, dude.
Arrest him for literally waving guns around and pepper spraying people.
So 60 by give us a red Cromwell.
Oh my god! He's got him! Hold on. No, wait, hold on. Dude, that guy! Sweet! Oh shit! Hold on!
For literally waving guns around and pepper spraying people.
So 60
They're on the escalator! He's got him on the ground! Dude! He's got him on the ground on the escalator! Okay, this is good. Alright, oh my god, dude, the karma that just hit these guys right in the fucking face is glorious. And he got one, I recognize this guy, he was with the other dude of the dreads, so they're like over here in the corner just watching this, and this dude is just kind of like, he's just like, you know this guy's got a shit-eating grin on his face. And there's the other guy, he's over there in the back just like, I'm just gonna get the nice panorama. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the panorama of this. Getting knocked down, bitch. Ain't getting up again. Always gonna keep kept down.
Conclusion here. He starts whining and screaming, "Don't hurt me," after he just pepper sprayed and threatened to shoot an innocent couple over an altercation he started for his dog.
Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. The reality of show. The reality show.
Stream. You couldn't write a more fitting, poetic ending to this stream. And it happened so quick after the event. That's absolute cinema.
Oh shit, now we're hearing the whoop whoop. Oh shit. Yeah, they're also strapped up and ready to go too.
I'm sorry. Actually amazing how they keep saying that they didn't do anything, they're innocent, when all you have to do is rewind the stream 30 seconds to see him have a gun in his hand, threatening to blow them away. Actually just threatening to murder
Yeah,
people.
literally go back the last 5 minutes of this fucking stream and they would be like, oh yeah, you're all immediately guilty, fuck you.
And they also ended up pepper spraying innocent people as well. All from shit they themselves started. And the chat was going on about how corrupt the cops were and all of that, when that's a bunch of hooey. They had just been told that there is a fucking lunatic that's waving a gun around threatening to murder people and also just pepper sprayed a bunch of people.
This is literally the one time where the cops aren't corrupt and actually doing their fucking job. That's why I'm not shitting on the cops. I actually think it's funny. Like, this is what cops should be doing. Like, this is actually cops doing their fucking job. Morgan Freeman voiceover? Oh my god! And he was. And as he was getting arrested, he did now realize that he was not, in fact, the main character of the story. Oh my god, dude. No shit, bro. I mean, like, my god. Like, and look, I'll grant, cops are corrupt and, fuck cops and shit, but, like, they're, like, but when the times that cops are actually doing their fucking job, that's when you go, good. You're doing your job correctly. Because that, right there, is what cops should be doing, in a proper way. In a proper, procedural shit. Like, as far as I'm concerned, they did nothing wrong. At least when it comes to being, officers in this case. They did their jobs, they protected, served the community as they should, so whatever.
Like the cops.
And plus, honestly, I mean, they're Vegas cops. I can recognize this in Las Vegas. So I bet, honestly, this is probably the highlight of their day. Like, they probably just usually have to deal with, like, drunk gamblers and maybe the occasional tweaker or something. Like, for the most part, they probably don't really have to deal with much besides just, like, the occasional drunk. So this is probably, like, a highlight for their day.
Responding to that. That is a dangerous person. That's a threat. And they handled it pretty well, all things considered. I can't see exactly what happened, which led to the takedown, but from the angle, it seems like he tried to like run up the escalator, so then he like grabbed him and took him down, but I can't quite tell. But regardless, this guy has a gun that he's clearly not afraid to just bring out and threaten to kill people with. So I think they have responded pretty well, all things considered. And this is absolutely deserved from the streamers here, and I hope they spend a long time in prison. I have no idea if they will, but they absolutely should because they are not safe to be in society. So yeah, I just had to talk about this. Just more huge kick degeneracy here with this broadcast crime, and I mean, who knows? It could have turned into him actually shooting people on stream, and that is scary. That is.
I mean, considering the problem of gun violence in this country, I mean, the fact that like these people would be at that point unironically attempting to promote that shit is fucking heinous and just like, and there's no fucking excuse for this shit. Like, and I'm a gunner myself, and seeing shit like that utterly, like, fucking just, like, riles me up. Because honestly, I do have some words I could say about these pieces of shit that I can't say. Like, because, I mean, this is, like, some fucking heinous fucking shit that should not be allowed, and they should be suffering the most severest of fucking, repercussions for this shit. Period. Because that is bullshit. Tell you what. Zooks. Goodness gracious. Are you gonna get out of that laundry room at all? Or are you just gonna just sleep in there? Wherever. Like a goof. Like a big old goof. Man. This doggo is ridiculous. Ridiculous little doggo. Ridiculous little doggo. I'm gonna go grab him. I'm gonna get him out. These cans too. Doggo. Well, hi. Look at you. Lazy bones. You look like just big old lazy bones, don't you? You're so silly. A little fresher upper on your food. I'll perk the ear up or two. See if they'll get you up. No? Really? You're just gonna lay there? You lazy bones? Lazy little butt. Lazy little butt. You're so lazy. Like, damn, bruh. It truly is the goofiest of the goofs. Core value, fucking up power, non-distilled American with a side of freedom. What's the most American movie you could think of? Okay, so that sounds like Ron Baron bullshit. I'm talking like core value, fucking up power. I guess we kind of need a little bit extra elaboration. Like, I mean, so not like, I'm assuming obviously not something about like, like some Thomas Edison type of shit, or like maybe something about Patton or whatever, I'm guessing, but something different, right? Like, so, Fuck, this one's actually kind of tough. So I feel like I need a little bit more elaboration, I think. We need to narrow it down when it gets the blood pumping. So kind of like some just like action fluke rock kind of shit. You know what? All right, I think this kind of helps narrow it down a little bit, maybe. Oh, of course, he closed the door on him again. Nothing that gets sappy either. Oh shit! Oops. Oh, fuck. Oops. Okay, there we go. You know what? Here, maybe we can narrow it down here because I'm starting to think of a few, but I don't know if I would say it's probably the most American. I don't know. Here, let's. You know what? I would say maybe I don't know, the first Rambo probably, arguably. I mean, because like he is like a vet dealing with PTSD and all this other shit, and kind of forgotten by the system a little bit, but still got like a little bit of that hoorah, like action shit and stuff. Yeah, that would be at least a contender. Rocky, maybe? I'm starting to just think Sylvester Stallone movies. But, I mean, that one I'm thinking too. Blazing Saddles? Because that movie in itself was even controversial for its time. And also is comedic. And also a major critique on America's social commentary of the time. It's a very socially political, commentary comedy movie. And honestly, pretty hello American in a lot of ways. So, yeah, actually, I think that would be a really good contender right there, Blazing Saddles. I actually think that one's a good contender. Shit. I'm actually kind of thinking about it a little bit here. Nah, dude. Nah? What do you mean, nah? Independence Day. I did have that come up in my mind, but I thought that was a little too cliche. But also, it isn't just about America, though. I mean, like, it pretty much became a global Independence Day on July 4th. But you know what? You're right, though. God damn it, you're right, though. You're fucking right, though. You're right, though. That's why I didn't bring it up. I thought about it, but I didn't bring it up first. I was like, yeah, Independence Day, but I was like, nah. Everywhere is America. Yeah, that basically means that, yeah, true. Fuck, you're right. God damn. You're right, bro. Fuck. And that means Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum are world heroes. So, there's that. Fuck. Yeah, you're right. Damn. It's not... This actually might be a curveball, but The Outsiders. Because think about it. It's like, working class, like, poor kids, greasers, like rockabilly kids that, are kind of, the outsiders of society, so to speak, and shit. I mean, it's a very American story right there. And kind of, in a way, a very uniquely American story. I can see that, yeah. More of a drama-based kind of thing. Kind of, talks more about the commentary of the American struggle a little bit, but, it works. I know Harley would approve of that, contention. It's the most American movie because it jerks off the country and you don't have to be smart to understand it. Yeah. What about Tom Sawyer? Yeah. Oh, what about, fucking One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? That's a pretty American story there, too. See, now we're starting to expand it outside of just action shit, and now I think we're like now it's starting to broaden a little bit because I'm just like I know there's some pretty like American-esque kind of like stories that isn't just like cowboy Indian or whatever the fuck kind of bullshit or like America Hoo-Wah like bullshit. So I mean there's other things that kind of stick from the fray from that. So I think of like action stuff, and I'm like not too much of it. I could think of maybe a couple war dramas that could potentially be kind of like a critique, maybe slash like a, but. What other ones would be good? Trying to think of some others here. I want to say it's a Mad World, but that's just kind of more of a comedy, of like, finding like, the lost treasure kind of stuff. But I mean, it's kind of like, delving, kind of like across, like California, like countryside, to the coast kind of shit, so it's kind of like an American-esque kind of story. I haven't seen that movie in a fucking fat minute, dude. That movie's so awesome. Is it on YouTube or anything? I want to see. Please be on the tube, because that movie is fucking dope. Oh, it's free, and it is on YouTube. Oh my goodness. It is. Dude, this movie's dope. Ah! Okay, let's see if we can get away with watching maybe a scene. Oh my god, the best of Jonathan Winters. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, I think, this might be it. Holy shit, this is my favorite right here. This is probably one of the best scenes because you'll see. One of my favorite scenes. Hey, alright, Streamlabs, please be cool with me. Yeah? Okay, cool. Dude, I gotta give this a like because this shit's gonna be good. It's already good. Okay, we get that part. Well, just give me the... Here we go.
That lunatic, the one who escaped from the asylum last night. Watch him. He's a homicidal maniac. Get on the phone. You'll lay there on the phone. Listen to me. I'm a psychiatrist. This man is insane.
This man is insane.
He has a hate complex. Calm down. Calm down. So somebody will stumble over the little girl's bicycle in the dark, huh? Well, when I finish with you, they'll be stumbling over you in the dark. Get on the phone. Get on the phone.
Just yeets that door.
Look, I was clever. Get phone. Get out of here. Sir, wait a minute. You got this. Why don't you stop? Get some. I'll tell you. Look, mister, you got this. Wait here. Don't take it so serious. Will you stop stabbing? Get out of Hey, look, give me a break. Crazy. Why don't you pull him? Stop that. Come out of here. He's crazy. Hey, very good. Quick thinking. I'm proud of you, kid. Very good. Now look, tie him up, and I'll have a couple of orderlies come by with a straitjacket. Very good. I'm proud of you, boy. I never saw anything. Hey, how many people has he killed? There'll be more, but let's tie him up until the boys in the white jackets get him. I'm proud of you, boys. Real good job. Very good. Look me up. I'm in the book, Dr. Zoom. We want to make sure he doesn't get loose. I'll kill that dirty, rotten bum. I get my hands on him. What's the matter? How come I'm all tied up like this?
Now listen, you just sit there and everything will be all right.
Yeah, a couple of friends are gonna come and take good care of you. What friends? What are you talking about? Now listen, what's the big idea? Get this.
What's the big idea here, Shane?
Now take it easy, pal, because you've been sick.
Who's been sick? And where's that bum with the glasses, huh? Now, just sit still because the doctor's going to get help. What doctor? I don't know no doctor. What are you guys, crazy or something? Now, I'm warning you, get this stuff off me. You understand? Get this stuff off of me.
Watch him, Ray, watch him!
Oh, I'm warning you. I'm going to have to hit you again.
My arm! You broke my arm!
This place gets destroyed so quickly.
Now, fellas, you keep this up, and I'm going to get sore. I mean it. Okay? That's the way you want it? That's the way you're going to get it.
That's the way you're going to get it.
You guys think I'll kill you? Crank! He's ruining all right. Come on, why don't you leave us alone?
Oh no!
There you are. When are we gonna go? Dr. Silver! Dr.
Dude, I wonder how much of the budget went into just destroying this place, dude. Like, oh my god! This is probably the most ramshackled fucking gas station ever for it to be this easily destroyed.
That's the way you want. Wait. Ray, are you all right? Guys, you're getting out of line. I'm not kidding. I've had all I can take. Hey, we're gonna have to kill him.
We're gonna have to kill him.
Ready, set, shot!
Failed miserably.
He's going nuts. He's nuts. He's really nuts. He's on the no way. You gotta get out. I mean it. I don't want to. What are we gonna do? Go away. Go
Fuck it. Carjack. I'll carjack it. Fuck it. And for good measure. The most ramshackle gas station in the middle of fucking nowhere. I love it. Just the utter destruction, dude. Jonathan Winters is fucking hilarious. This is why I love this fucking movie. It's amazing. That's just probably one of my more favorite scenes, but it's... I don't know if it's my ultimate one, but it's up there, though. Just the amount of chaos that just happened so quickly. Oh my goodness. Man, dude, that movie's amazing. I'm so happy it's actually on YouTube, too. That's great. Plus, it's got, like, such a... like, really classic fucking, like, soundtrack, too. Spencer Tracy leads a hilarious zany cast that stars Hollywood's greatest comedians, at least at the time during the 60s. Milton Berle, Sid Caesar, Buddy Hackett, Ethel Merman, Mickey Rooney, Dick Shawn, Phil Silvers, Terry Thomas, and Jonathan Winters. I recognize Winters though, because I've seen him in a lot of other movies. And features cameo appearances by every Joker and Jester in the business, from Don Knotts and Jerry Lewis to the Three Stooges. And yes, they are actually in the movie too. Nominated for 6 Oscars, directed Stanley Kramer's classic comedy is a wonderfully crazy, colorful chase comedy. Whiny desert highway vacation-bound motorists share experience that alters their plans and their lives. After mysterious stranger Jimmy Durant divulges the location of stolen fortune, they speed off in a mind-bending car chase race for the loot. But it's a good fucking awesome movie. It's like a whole part where there like some plane scenes and shit where like a few of them have to like go on this like fucking crop duster biplane that is literally slower than the cars that they're on the highway on. And you end up finding like some sort of like a other plane and got some drunk fuck of a pilot to try to fly them, and he gets knocked out, so they have to fly the damn thing. Oh my goodness! Like there's a lot of like chaotic shenanigans that goes on in that movie. But you know what? I would say that is certainly like at least I would argue at least the top 5 like really good like American kind of style like film right there. Full of like like famous American Hollywood actors and shit. Full of like like the good old classic kind of like chaotic like zaniness and humor of the time, but still even holds to this day. Like, cause even these days it could honestly be like considered like a nice little fun like stoner flick to like chill with and shit, just because of how much of the shenanigans that go on. But I'm gonna have to like watch that at some point. I might watch that later tonight. Too bad we couldn't watch it here, because that'd be honestly fun to do. I know I've been able to kind of maybe sneak it if I have it on like the tiny screen that I have, but but maybe we can probably figure something out. Maybe do like a Discord watch party, maybe, or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I could probably figure something out with that one. That sleepy little bum. I'm bringing him over. I'm getting him over. That lazy boy. Lazy boy. Lazy boy. Hello. You stretchy, lazy thing. What are you doing laying back down? No. You big goof. Oh my god. Look at you. God, lazy bastard. Ugh. Ugh. God, you lazy fucking boy. Ugh. Jeez, you're lazy. Just message me if it's good and good to go, and I will join if I can. Oh yeah, I'll see if I know like Venom's kind of like kind of did up a different server now and took down his old ones, but maybe I can ask him about maybe seeing if we could probably set something like that up. Maybe he'll be down for it. Look at you, look at you. Big old butt. Big old butt. With a big old fluffy butt. You can tell he's a lazy little shit. Look at the little dork. A lazy thing. He's like, alright. I guess I'll just lay like this. Oh my good lord. You're a lazy bones, son. You smell like wet doggo. You need a bath. Somebody need a bath. I mean, he and I just binged Godzilla and Encore. Hell yeah. Nice. Oof. There you go, buddy. You lazy little thing. And of course, you have to knock everything over. The one place that you don't have to step on, and you step in. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Yeah, I mean, if he likes, like, yeah, I know he likes, like, some of the older, like, you know, flicks, at least when it comes to, like, certain movies and shit, but at least for, like, just a silly comedy, I mean, can't really never go down wrong with that. You want to also, I want to see if maybe Blazing Saddles might be on YouTube. Oh, well, it could with Paramount, I guess. Or buy or rent it. Which... Oh, renting it wouldn't be that expensive. Only $4 or $3.79 technically. That's actually not that. Yeah, actually might honestly be worth it. And plus, it's Mel Brooks. Oh my god, one of the first comments I see on here is like, this movie could not be made today, that's why it's still great. It's like, well, it already had controversy back in the day, too, when it was released. Yeah, no, someone first replied immediately. It almost didn't happen then. Like, it... Okay, there's a lot of people responding to that one comment being like, you know, Mel Gibson almost couldn't make it back then, too. There was outrage, you know, over that and cancel culture shit back then, too, about the fucking movie. I love conservatives that think, like, oh, this stuff could be made today, unlike back then. It's like, well, it barely got made then, you dip. It's like, fucking really? I mean, that's honestly what makes Mel Brooks so great. Bit of cover, different fray when it comes to that shit. Little sweet doggo just chomping away. Doggo, doggo. Sweet little boy. Sweet little chunk. Being a fluffy poof. Smelling like a wet little doggo that needs a bath. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's not really too much else happening for the 2 for at the moment. Because boo. 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 Oop. There's a kitty. I see a kitty. It just simply says, engine is running. Kitty? Oh my goodness, kitty. That is some intense purring. That cat is a happy kitty. I was actually like kind of spent some of my evening over at my friend Logan's pad for a little bit. It's a girlfriend's cat, Momo. Like, he ended up actually, like, you know, kind of quickly warming up to me because, like, he just kind of looked at me with this, like, I'm like the prince of the house. Gosh. You know, but he also has, like, the most derpiest face. You know how, like, some cats kind of have, like, that derpy meme face where it's kind of like this little, kind of like look? I mean, he literally has that look where it's like, it's kind of cute. I should have taken a picture of the goofball. It's like, the cat's just like, will you pet me, human? Give me scritches, give me loves. I demand it. Jeez. I can hear every little sound. This is like some ASMR kitty, sounds right here. There's a happy kitty. Happy kitty. Ah! Oh no! Oh, that poor kitty.
Let me hear meow.
No. Oh shit, I missed that last one. Oh, I see what happened. Damn. Rip. I've seen my cat do that a few times before. With old Bandito. Oh my goodness, look at that face. Face in the same little kitty. A cute, but the same little kitty. Hey, what's this? What's this little meme? If you only answer for at least wait 3 days before using it forever, I can't even count on both my hands how many stories ever from the curve. That curve to birth. What? Huh? I don't really like this. No, this sounds like some weird, just suckabaloo bullshit. Huh? What type of meme is it? Is this supposed to be a meme? And also, like... Huh? I don't know. Sounds like just some random shit people are making up, to be honest. It's like, oh. Oh my god, look at this chunk of a kitty. Chonker cat. Brr.
Like, are you serious? What?
That's one way to diffuse the situation. Oh shit. Meow. Oh, this feels good. Well, no shit. It just flops.
You're not gonna react? Oh.
Oh, that's a reaction. Dude, cats are the most derpiest little fucks, bro. Dude, my god. Dude, that cat, like, where was it? There's that. Boom. Wasn't that kid? No, that kid got hit right in the head. That was a noggin hit right there.
You're not gonna react? Oh.
There's one of the dude getting punched in the face right there near the end. Falcon punch. Falcon punch. Just straight up socked right in the face by a kitty. Bam. Get decked on. Fucking hell. Man, I keep doing that. Son of a bitch. Really, dog? I don't get him. I do not understand the pup. I do not understand the pup. For you being nut. Man, definitely need to get another Bandito here at some point in the future. Needed another Bandito. Well, not literally, another Bandito, but, we need one that has a personality similar and adjacent to our Lord Bandito. The fallen king, that is Bandito. A new prince must arise to usurp the throne in honor of his name and the names of many before him that have befallen. Because there are, many that have, or at least a few that, were there before Bandito. The first one to hold the claimant of the throne was good old Scooter, my first kitty. I know I got, like, some pictures, of that cat somewhere lying around. Actually, like, funny enough, if you look me up on Instagram, there's technically 2 accounts. I think one of them that isn't the active one actually might have one of the pictures of him in there. I think. So, and I'm pretty sure that's, like, kind of ish public. Not all of it, but at least a little bit of it. Because that was one that I had when I initially tied it to one of my old Facebooks or some shit, but never really used it. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure there is at least one picture of him in there from way back in the day. What's this? Oh shit. Paul's ego be live. Slime. Simply just called Slime. Hey, bring that beer up. Bring that beer. What Paul go down tonight? What's the situation? What's it going down with?
I'm not proud of it, but I'm not ashamed of it either. I really don't care. I really ain't trying to make a big deal out of it. Somebody else don't like what they see. Well, it's on them, isn't it? I didn't force them to fucking look.
Looking all bushed out.
I wish I had a way to swim. I'm too broke. You can't go to the Y?
Don't got a river?
That's a good place to swim.
Bro, don't got no rivers or creeks? Come on now.
Get a Y thing. What's up, Paul? Iowa. No. Iowa.
This thread is something. What's going on here? Your entire account is devoted to being a hater as hateful as possible to OnlyFans girls for attention. Meanwhile, you use to promote them are in those same ghost DMs begging for sexual content. You're not civil or intelligent, deserve nothing but hostility. Every tweets are, we're going to take down this online prostitute OnlyFans girl who can't handle anything. Women don't know what misogynist means. Meanwhile, this is you. Hollow shell of a human being, milk and rage content, making world the worst place because you're empty inside. You put out to the world that women who do sex work are stupid and immoral, yet you use to promote OnlyFans girls. I know somebody's got the tweet. I just saw it a couple days ago. Just because you're worthless caricature doesn't mean all OnlyFans girls are. These men are pathetic, should be laughed and mocked. Hey man, makes this entire shtick online to go after women who otherwise wouldn't give him the time of day is going to do so because something's wrong with him mentally. It's this disordered behavior that needs help. Go ahead and come after me, Volo. I know what the word misogynist means, and just string creating your sense together and Q2ing me will only allow that to shine to help me, piece of shit. really drive home that this man doesn't understand a word he's saying. Here he is praising an underage child like cuck chair Sneeko in one breath into talking about how bad relationship with your father, and the next when Sneeko's family cut him off, Lamau. If someone didn't want women to be successful on OnlyFans, why would they share their pictures around? It's basically free promotion. That would be like trying to convince someone not to eat at a restaurant. Yeah, no shit. And here it is, all the OnlyFans girl promo I used to do. About you, they did not hate us if you mean it falls into things. Stupid ass. Kirby enthusiasm and music plays. Twitter's current allows misogynist hating on DMs. It's you can't do live damage control. I'm out. Of course, they're a Kingdom Hearts fan. But Women Twitter, please have a civil conversation about making death threats or saying you have a small dick. Imagine if women couldn't wear makeup. Damn. So I want to see what's going on here. They're not bad bitches. They're online process. No shame, but of course you're triggered because you definitely objectify yourself like the rest of them. So it's the same. That one Twitter neighbor who shames bad bitches all day. He has to be a closeted gay. Damn, that actually kind of rhymes. Damn, that should be like a rap, fucking stanza right there, dude. Not even gonna lie. That's actually kind of funny. That one Twitter neighbor who shames bad bitches all day has got to be a closeted gay. This place is disgusting. They have dirty rub, and the marinated ribs is 14 hours, and then you smoke for 2 days, and spritz of hot sauce still falls off the bone tender. Vile! The person has been ejected as a Kingdom Hearts fan. Oh wait, there's this one too. Send me some content, though. I want to be. If I waited, would you FT me? It's gonna be a while. Just get some rest, guy. Clean the kitchen as soon as I go home before Dad gets home as well. Oh my god! Before Dad gets home. Aww, adorable. Oh. Oh, he's a basement dweller. That's so cute.
They're really Ashley's cups. They're all pink. There's a pink one, there's a blue one, there's a green one, there's a yellow one. I think.
I can't tell if what I heard was fireworks or gunshots. Probably both. Probably both.
Wrong. Different cups.
Wrong.
Different cups. Never seen these anywhere but Texas.
Wait.
I'm a big dude, too, so you may be underestimating the size of this. This is as big as my head. It's a giant cup.
And yes, you can't really get those anywhere else in Texas. I know exactly what those cups
Ain't no
are.
fuck around cup.
Ain't no fuck around cup. That will fuck you up, cup.
You gotta tell me. I'm fully aware.
That's the ultimate
Big
solo
ass,
cup, dude.
Big ass cup.
The big ass red solo cup.
HEB. Let me tell you something. I'll put you up on game. HEB is the greatest grocery store on the planet Earth. Okay? The first time I walked in there, I was like, they had bags of tortilla chips. So big. Okay? So big that I had to pick them up like that. And guess what the tortilla chips were shaped like? Texans know. What were the tortilla chips at HEB that I got the first time I went in there shaped like? Come on, Texans. Spit it out.
Fuck.
Texas.
Texas.
Every last chip.
Just like Texas
Not
itself.
a triangle. It's a Texas. Okay? Can we be real?
Texas is absurd about their nationalism.
We're the best ones. They take.
And let's just be honest. Like Texas has like a nationalism streak that's unique to America. Like they have like nationalism for America, then they have like extra nationalism for Texas. They got like a little bit set aside for Texas. Like they got like, look, I got some American nationalism, but I'm setting aside for Texas at least. Because dude, it's absurd.
It was over. Totino's? You can't go back to Totino's after you get those HEB Texas chips.
He ain't wrong, though. I'm going to have to be honest. He ain't wrong.
All Texas. No, they don't. They really don't break apart. Is Texas the answer to everything in Texas? It is.
Pretty much.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, quite literally.
Texas is the most Texas place on the planet.
Can't get more Texas than that. I don't even have a bowl loaded and I'm trying to smoke one. What the fuck? Someone in a video once called Georgia Diet Texas, and I thought, man, fuck you. Man, fuck you. Damn. That's a burn. Shit. I mean, I can't really argue about that one way or the other. I haven't been to Georgia. I've only been to Texas. I'd honestly argue that, like, Texas is like a diet California with way more conservatism and way more like, yeah, Texas, kind of shit. Because you can't get more Texas to Texas. I can't speak about Georgia, Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. I can't, really say one way or the other about that one, so.
Another thing I miss, Texas Ziplocs, bro. Texas Tough Ziplocs.
Oh my god, dude, those things are, oh, dude. I gotta, like, find a way to order those online, dude. Those things are fire, bro. Texas Tough Ziplocs, dude.
Stopping off in San Antonio now. Cool. San Ant. That's where
Texas is just Georgia of more heat and undeserved ego. Well, you know how they got that ego, right? Because they were an independent state that seceded from Mexico and then, came back to America. It then came to America because they couldn't function as a government. They couldn't function as a state. We're like, we've lasted way longer than the Confederacy, which is true. But, I guess we'll absorb in America.
Well, that area, anyway. I lived in Windcrest, but it's right on the edge of San Antonio. Calling Rastafari. Calling Rastafari. Sons and daughters of His Majesty. You're gonna miss a few more things, bro. You're gonna miss HEB. You're gonna miss the Schlitterbahn. Okay? And you're gonna miss Las Palapas. And you're gonna miss Whataburger.
Oh. Whataburger's the thing I miss the most.
Waffle House. 2.
I've yet to experience the Waffle House, and I need a Waffle House, damn it.
Hair looks extra blonde today. I went swimming today, so I was out in the sun, so it probably got a little sun bleach.
Oh, that explains it. Gotta look a little freshed out.
Ice water in Atlanta. Night crawling in a phantom.
I don't have anything to drink. Fuck. I'm out of liquids. No.
Bodacious blood babes.
I'll just grab some water. Good old Aquafina.
Why is Biden doing a taped interview instead of a live interview Friday night? Why do you think?
Yeah,
why do you think? Because it's going to take 20 takes to get a question out of him.
And even then, it's going to be all blubbery.
Pull up in a demon on guard. Looking like I still do fraud. Flying private jet with a rod. It's a Z shit. It's a Z shit. Hellcat, cause I'm a hellraiser. Don't owe no man no nan favor. Bumbling, fumbling, crumbling, stumbling Biden.
Pooping, farting, pissing, shitting. I love it.
I know it's like 2 different people. The dude's in fucking massive cognitive decline. Has been since 2016 at least.
Dude, my boy literally almost fell fucking asleep because he was sundown so hard and literally at first blamed the cold and then blamed the fucking jet lag. It's like, bruh, like how many excuses are they going to use? It's like the Hillary tactic. Blame literally anything and everything but yourself.
It's just gotten more and more pronounced every fucking couple of months since then, and people are just
not giving a fuck.
Different. Dude, ZZ has been in my head nonstop. Kodak Black is just getting so many spins in my car when I'm driving now. It's like, what do I want to listen to? Boop, play Kodak Black. Here's Kodak Black. Pull up in a demon on God. I love him.
You know, I've actually been kind of getting into some of these other rappers. Like, I think he also mentioned Jelly Roll once, but also my friend Logan happened to show me some Jelly Roll the other day, or actually yesterday, and I was just like, You know what? Fuck. This is actually kind of good shit. That kind of showing Kodak Black, at least, that song he keeps fucking saying over and over again. He's like, oh, it's actually not bad. It's like, yeah, it's some that, streamer I keep, watching, like, or I watch all the time, keeps fucking repeating it over and over again. So I just fucking checked it out, and I'm like, oh, it ain't that bad.
Yeah, like Kodak, they don't want to see you winning.
Not my most favorite, but
yeah. I just say anyone who genuinely thinks we have to choose one of these idiots is worse than both of them. Yeah. Who's replacing Biden? Nobody.
I mean, hopefully somebody.
No, I gotta keep a tunnel vision. Dude, I'm just like, I got into Kodak probably like 4 months ago, and I'm just digging through his old stuff and his new stuff, and it's all like banging. I don't know why I was like sleeping on Kodak for so long, but we're awake now. I like Kodak.
Does that mean he got woke? It's gotten woke.
Jill Biden looked like she was taking her talking to her toddler grandson when he got off stage. You did so good. You answered all the questions. I know. It's a fucking joke.
Such an embarrassment.
Sad joke.
He has to be escorted away by, like, Obama, his wife, and shit. And they're propping him up. That's, with, like, some, like, selfish elder abuse and narcissistic bullshit.
Central Valley, Cali. Moving, hopefully. Ooh, fingers crossed, bro. Got another hit back from my fucking house hunt.
Ooh.
It looks like we might get the place. I should find out tomorrow. If we get that locked in, that means Paul Ziegler gonna be moving in about a month and 15 days.
Oh, shit.
We going up NorCal way to the fucking Redwoods on the beach, and we ain't never coming back.
Shit. Dude, I kind of know where he's going. This is like, it's in that, like, kind of like little rural forested, areas in between, like, it's in Northern Cali, but it's like right near Oregon. Like, and there's not really much outside of maybe like Gold Beach, Medford, or, Medford. And what else? And at least for Cali, what would be like around that area? Not really much. Like, for California, there isn't really that much. Like, Northern California doesn't really have too much outside of, like, smaller towns and, like, coastal towns and shit like that. And the Redwoods.
But for right now, we're sweltering our balls off in the Central Valley of California. That's where we at. Want to own a house again? Yes, eventually.
It'd be cool to fucking go to the Redwoods. I've been meaning to do that. I know Oregon, at least in Southern Oregon, we got a couple.
Yes, I'm very excited.
It's a few redwood
You got
forests.
no idea, man. I've been fucking cooking in this shitty weather my whole life. And the last 20 years of this shit have been, well, I didn't spend most of the last 20 years here, but the last 20 years of this shit have been like hell on my lungs. The fucking air quality is shit. There's like 3 wildfires up in the fucking foothills near me, and it's just fucking smoke, dirt.
Oh my god. Paul, don't remind me of this, because, dude, we got a heat wave coming up by tomorrow. By the 4th, and it's going to be dry as fuck. And with people launching fireworks and shit, dude, there's probably going to be a couple wildfires going on here, too. Like, oh my god. It's like, aye. So this is just going to be, like, absurd, because that's going to be the same thing going on here, and I'm sure within, like, by the weekend's time, there's probably going to be some air quality dips, here, too. That's just going to be fun. And the heat,
allergens,
too. Yay.
Just all of it, bro.
It's going to be bunk-ass shit. Ugh. Gross.
Hey, that Kodak, they don't want to see you winning. They want to see you out in a tantrum. Weed pen this time, hey. I don't know what the strain is. Drip extracts. You got me, bro. It's just nice and clean. I like that. Was the swamp better? Fuck no. I came here to get away from the swamp.
I know this is a ways, but if that was Paul, I would rig some shit up in the woods to scare people in October.
Trying to move this
Dude, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, that would actually be kind of dope. Like, you know, just set up like some kind of spooky shit off in the like kind of off a distance, near some trails and shit that have like some crazy reflectors, that have like some Mothman type of shit or some Bigfoot silhouettes or something. Or just kind of have him, just kind of lurking around with like some crazy shit going. You know how he could do that like crazy where he's like, or whatever. Like, dude, hell yeah.
Probably stressful, but worth it if you want to get away badly. Well, here's the thing, man. And it's just the way, it's just the truth, right? Like, I have a very unique job. My job goes with me wherever the fuck I go. All I need is a place that's got high-speed internet, and I do the job. Right? So, I'm moving to a little town where there's literally nothing. Right? Like, within 200 miles of this place, there's jack and shit. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's a tiny town. It's got, like, a Walmart and a Vons and a Walgreens and stuff. So, it's not, like, teeny tiny. But it's in the middle of fucking nowhere, way up in the fucking coastal range of California, way up in the deep redwoods, right up against the ocean. The house I'm looking at getting is 1 block from the ocean.
Ooh.
Oh, you guys are going to get all kinds of crazy streams, bro.
Oh, dude, that sounds lit.
I don't know how well my fucking internet will work out there. But if I can take you guys out, we're going. We're going to watch Goat versus Fish. We're watching with dinner tonight. We got Peacock just to see Goat versus Fish.
Dude, I want to see Ghost versus Fish on America's Got Talent. I don't know if you heard about that, but Ghost versus Fish, is showing America, on which side to take, goats or fish. But you can't go too far, otherwise he'd be tracked to paranormal investigators. Paul steps out on his porch to see a bunch of people with cameras. Who the fuck are you people? Get the fuck off my property! Well, you'll probably have a few boom booms. He never confirms nor denies it, but I feel like he's implied it enough to where I can kind of, yeah, you do.
So we're gonna watch that tonight with dinner. We're gonna see.
I kind of need to watch that, honestly. I want to see if it's like maybe a bit on YouTube or something. I could probably find it and pirate it. I don't want to deal with no damn Peacock.
Nah. Yeah, HVAC tech is going to take you pretty much anywhere you want to go. Except for where I'm going. Oh, maybe. I'm sure there's air conditioners there. Even though it never gets above 75 in that town.
Ooh.
People still got to run it, I guess.
Damn, that's why those coastal towns are nice.
Not sure about
because even if it is hot, you can just go out in the water and be like,
depending on cellular infrastructure. I'm gonna have to probably get something like that. Just do a big celebration stream when you hit 10K. I don't think I'm gonna hit 10K, bro. What am I at now? Like 3K, 4K, something. It's gonna be a while.
Honestly, if I could, like, man, if I had like fuck you money and didn't necessarily want to like be in like the Portland area, I've always thought about maybe like having like a place like out on the coast, but not like right next to it necessarily, because I still want to have like the whole like idea of having a little ranch and shit, but like having like that near the coast would actually be a really nice little spot, especially depending on where you go, because there's a lot of really good fertile land for stuff like that. Because I know in Tillamook, which is not too far away from the coast, like it basically that's where the Tillamook cheese factory is and all that shit, and with like the mixture with like the salt water from the oceans and then kind of like the swamp like kind of floodlands from the river that feeds out to the ocean near Tillamook, and with the forests in that area, plus with the farmland and shit, it all kind of mixes in that region into some real fertile stuff, and also really great for mushroom picking too. Not just for psyche ones, either, but even for ones that you can eat. So it's a really, especially during the fall, like a lot of people like to go out there for mushroom picking. because you could find some really, cool and edible and decent mushrooms, including, psychedelic ones if, you look enough, or at least know what you're doing. Because it's, and, like, it's pretty much not, like, right on the coast, but, near it. And it's at least, with short drives distance from different, little towns that are in the, surrounding area. It's also, like, Manzanita, which is pretty nice and quiet little town that's, really kind of, like, deep in, like, in the forested area, too. It's, like, where a lot of the, like, edge, kind of like where a lot of the deeper forests of Oregon, meet the coast. But there's also Rockaway, which is a nice little spot, Cannon Beach, Lincoln City, Newport, Seaside, Gold Beach, way down south in Oregon. Which actually kind of damn near borders California.
You in the Voosh stream, or did he pay someone to post your name so he could bitch about you? That was me. I thought it was funny because he was like, dude, well, he's got nothing better to do. And I was like, dude, I just popped in and asked you a question. Banned me. I went into his Discord. People were talking about you. So I was like, hey, dude, I just got banned over there. And they were like, oh, you're going to get banned here too. And then he saw me. Like, somebody told on me. Somebody tattled. He was like, now Paul's in the Discord. And he was like, not anymore, he isn't.
What the fuck? Wait, what happened? Damn.
Didn't want to answer the simple question.
Oh, shit. Some VDS drama highlights? Oh, shit. Some more shit, some updates. What the fuck?
Well, what I'm talking about is like the actual cell coverage where I'm going might not be great. So me doing like mobile streams might be kind of tough.
Vosh couldn't handle a simple question and got murked for it. Like, what the fuck?
It was cute, dude.
It's kind of, that is kind of adorable.
Very, very, very butt mad.
I kind of want to see that now.
That's okay though. I would be too if I were him. If I staked my whole career on being right all the time and then got fucking dunked on, I'd be pretty spooked too. I'd be banning everybody. Monetize this, Paul.
Damn.
I mean, I might in the future, depending on what happens.
Hey, Bush, he's in Paul's in the Discord. Oh, he is? Well, not anymore, he ain't.
How much time I have and stuff. I might want to try and build this into something. But for right now, I really, like, even if I did that, well, I don't know. We'll see. Right now, though, you guys that watch me are very generous. You guys are my patrons. You guys donate during our main shows and stuff on Deep Fat Fried. And that pays my bills more than enough. And I'm very thankful for that. So doing these for free are basically like my way of giving a little something back. And I like that not having that hanging over it. Yo, Paul, what do you do for work? I think I remember you talking about it one night, but I completely forgot this. So I own a company.
What he's talking about.
I have a podcast called Deep Fat Fried that I do with...
Man, I'm starting to get like hella stone and munchies, and I got like a hella burrito I could be like dunking on right about now, I think.
His son. I always want to say his son, Scotty. Scotty would fucking kill me.
Dude, I've noticed Paul keeps saying that. It's like, is there something about Scotty that just like makes TJ like look like a dad to Scotty or something?
Mother, Scotty.
Like, what the fuck? Scotty to be like, what the fuck, Paul? What he keeps doing that?
I do this for a living. I'm a very lucky dude. You won't meet like 20 people in your life that do this for a living. That aren't like already famous. You know what I mean? I'm not a famous guy, but for 10 years I've done this and I make a good fucking living at it. Can't complain.
Making breakfast quesadilla. I got myself a little breakfast burrito from a place. It's a 24/7 taco place out here in my area. It's called Rigoberto's, and dude, honestly, when it comes to those late night stoner munchie antics and shit, bruh, there's no hookup like Rigoberto's, bro. Like, straight up, it's fire as fuck. Like, I mean, and I still have half of it left, you know, so I'm just like, oh, hell yeah. I'm just gonna, like, you know, reheat that bad boy and boom, just chow down on that son of a bitch, because they're nice and hearty, and yeah, and because honestly, I don't know what the fuck it is, but dude, on for fucking all for fucking Tuesday, and honestly, I figured it out, because I had food poisoning from fucking Sunday. I was okay Monday, and then I got it fucking again on Tuesday, and I realized, oh, it's because some shit here, because I haven't done a full on grocery run in a minute. So I'm just like, well, fuck, okay, that actually explains it. So I made sure to clear out fucking everything I know has probably been in there in a minute, and so. At least, that would be one of my little errands to do, because I need to get some more tea anyway. So, well, at least, kind of stick around a little longer.
Podcast is called Deep Fat Fried, and our Clips channel, which has more up-to-date stuff, up-to-date clips, is called Onion Nuggets with a Z at the end of it instead of an S.
Onion Nuggets.
Yeah, if you search Onion Nuggets, that's probably your best way to get a taste of what we do. Look at the shorts. We're trying to build that channel because our Deep Fat Fried channel is demonetized and has been algorithmically fucked for 10 years. So we're trying to build up another channel. So if I were you, if you just wanted to...
Okay, I don't think it's been around for that long.
I would look at Onion Nuggets. Check out the shorts, check out the clips. Another 4 years for Biden, bud, you think? You hope. Right? You hope.
Ugh. Who would be hoping for that shit? Ugh. Anyone
Now he doesn't want to come out.
Oops. I'm sorry. He didn't want to come out with me.
Honestly, at least, lately, I haven't really met, any full-on, Biden supporter at this point, especially since that debate. Outside of maybe, a few weird little, liberal loyalist types and, some, online, comment sections and shit like that. But beyond that, it seems even with whatever, little, but, there will always be kind of a, kind of thing. But now at this point, there's not even that consideration. There's, at this point, consistent, you probably need to step down and be replaced, blah, blah, blah. That is, way more of, the general, zeitgeist now at this point when it comes to, the conversation around this whole fucking peepaw, poop pants, fart, fuck.
To get into the bedroom?
Yeah.
No, I meant I didn't keep him out here because he wouldn't come with me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Poor little dino.
I think I need to sit up and have some water anyways.
Unlike my dog.
You do need to get some rest, though. You ain't been sleeping right. I'll listen to your body for sure. Especially considering, I'm thinking tomorrow we're going to get the news that we got that place. And if that's the case, we're going to have to kick into fucking high gear this weekend. Get at least the living room and the kitchen maybe gone through. My clothes.
Good old
closet.
The stress of moving. Oh, shit.
All the shit we don't want out.
Yeah, if there's paperwork and stuff, we could take that down and have it shredded. Keep the stuff we want or keep the stuff we need. Get rid of anything that we just haven't fucking used in forever. Just
man, stresses of having to move and clean shit out.
Cool, bro. Yeah, that's just our clips channel, but it's updated pretty regularly. Couple clips.
I kind of feel it a little bit because I've been slowly but surely helping out with and having one of our family friends help clean our shit out a little bit, and it's it's on one hand there's certainly progress being made, but on the other hand it's just oh my god, sometimes it just kind of feels like it kind of stagnates occasionally, and it's just nothing feels like it's progressing, even though it obviously is, and it's just fuck. That's kind of the stress about it sometimes, where it's just you are making progress, it just doesn't feel like you are, and it's just what the fuck, I just want to get this shit done and over with, but it's just the daunting, kind of constant, it's when you kind of get done with one thing and you kind of keep moving, and then like, kind of reflecting, like, well, I got this stuff done over here, but, yeah. I mean, it's kind of why I have to kind of take like one little bit at a time, like room by room and chunk by chunk. But shit, like sometimes it can be kind of daunting, especially with the constant have to like move things around. And once you get one room done and start with another one, then you start shifting things around and there's stuff not moved in that other room. It's like it gets daunting sometimes.
Clip a day, a couple shorts maybe, but like if you want to catch us live, we're live Tuesdays and Fridays on Deep Fat Fried. I think we're gonna start simul streaming to Onion Nuggets as well, but that's in the future. Right now, we're live on Tuesdays and Fridays on the Deep Fat Fried channel, and that is at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you'll have to figure out your own time zone shit, but that's where you catch how I make my money if you want to check it out.
Look at the moolah.
Iran. Hello, Iran. Still gonna purposely screw over your current management right before you leave? Well, I wouldn't blame you. No. I might fill out a fucking report and just let the fucking city know what they're running over here, because it's been pretty shit. But I don't want to piss nobody over there off until they've given me the thumbs all the way up.
Gotta make sure you get everything set in stone before you do that.
Yep, I won't do it until they send us the lease to sign. Once we've signed that, sent it back, and sent their check, then we are locked in. But until then, I know they can fucking rug pull anytime. And if they do, it ain't that fucking big a deal. In fact, what I will probably do is, can you guys please keep us in mind for future houses that pop up? We've been looking a long time.
At least this is a
same energy.
Company where they were gonna be managing it.
What was it? Yeah, pretty much. The endless chomping. Oh my god, this cat's crying over it. It's the flavor's so good, but I don't know how to eat it. It really do be kind of the same energy, though. Chomp, 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 chomp. Just endless chomp.
They were gonna be managing a bunch of houses
right.
in the area.
Right.
If something doesn't come up next month, maybe September or whatever.
I'm nothing.
We'll do that. Oh,
I've
came way closer.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, dude. I know it's a shithole over there, but people are making mad fucking money just streaming over there. It's if YouTube ever double pumps me and fucking bans me again, I might just fucking start streaming on Kick or something.
Uh-oh. Oh no, don't go there. It's full of teenage weirdos and fucking degenerates and unironic little criminal antics. Come on, bro. Nah, don't do that. Don't make me have to download that. Ugh. Is that Spino but renamed Tyrannosaurus? Wait, hold on. The Tyrannosaurus, the Proud Libertarian Rex. That has to be Spino, dude. Rebrand. That's a rebrand Spino, bro. That's gotta be Spino, but rebranded. Oh my god, that has gotta be Spino.
The fucking alt-righters went.
That's got the same Spino energy for a name.
Need to be in that environment. It's because it's a sewer over there. So, I don't know.
That's got straight up some Spino energy right there, bro.
Chatterbait. Yeah, probably not.
Whoa. Some UFOs, bro.
Twitch allows simulcast with YouTube now. I don't know if you heard. No. I don't care, though. Twitch would ban me so fucking quick my head would spin, bro.
I would know.
There's no way, dude. I smoke weed on camera all the time. I smoke cigarettes all day. I get drunk.
I mean, that's not really a big deal. I've gotten away with that just fine. It's everything else that would probably be a problem.
I don't think any of that shit's allowed anymore.
Well, maybe the rules have actually changed probably since I've last been there. Oh, I guess it says you can, but you just have content labels.
Percentage of the user's money. They do, yeah. That is true.
30%. Which is bunk. I think Twitch takes like 15 or something like that.
It's cooler out here, but it just won't fucking... Oh my god. Oh, dude, baby Jesus in your cradle. Please. Make that fucking company call me. Make them call me back and tell me that I've got the fucking place. Make them send me a lease. Make the terms what they agreed to. In your name I pray, little baby Jesus in his swaddling clothes and his little manger with his wise men and his frankincense, gold, and myrrh. Oh, get me out of here, please. Get me out of the valley. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I don't blame him. Fuck. Holy shit, I don't blame him.
Buddha doesn't give a fuck. You don't pray to Buddha. You pray at him. Use him as a focus for your prayer. You don't pray to him. West Coast stays light until around 9:30. Yes, it'll be bright enough out here that I won't need the porch light for about another half hour to 45 minutes.
Honestly, it's not even really that muggy in here or anything, but I still feel like this sense of just like, ugh. And honestly, for like the past hour, kind of warmed up a little bit. I think because like, you know, despite the last little bit, the sun's still kind of probably popping over there. Like, it's just like, you know, like vibrating in here, and it's just absorbed, you know, all the heat throughout the day. So now it's like, that's why it stays hotter longer in here. So sometimes when I get off work, I'm still kind of sweaty as fuck for like an hour because it just absorbs the heat and the cold air. Like in the winter, it's gonna be cold as fuck in here, even if it is during the day.
Here in the valley, it gets darker a little earlier than the coast because the sun sinks down behind the coastal range. But if I was on the other side of the coastal range, like I will be soon, then...
I mean, this is what I find weird because, like, it will be way darker for Paul, even though he's in about the same kind of, like, general region, you know, like, that I am for where I am, like, to the coast. Because I'm also in a valley. You know, and, you know, there's all these, you know, foothills and mountains, you know, even just near me, like on the other side of this fucking Willamette River here, let alone, like, with the coastal mountain ranges and shit. So it's like, you know, like, I'm in, like, a baby valley within a bigger valley, you know, so it's just like, I mean, and even then, it still gets pretty light out, you know, at least more lighter out here than, you know, for where Paul is. I'm just thinking, it's like, is he, like, that, like, far out east?
Yeah, I'll get the long sundown. And the most beautiful sundowns in the world. I don't know if you've ever seen the sunset in person.
Oh, dude.
Over the ocean.
Oh, dude. Those sunsets over the ocean are fire, bro. It's one of the few times where we can actually look at the sun when it's, like, going down over the horizon, because, like, the light isn't actually, like, enough to fucking burn your eyeballs.
Where are you from? California. Central Valley of California. But desperately trying to move to extreme Northern California in the woods where nobody will bother me and where it won't be sweltering hot all the time and where anybody that wants to come visit me is going to have to make a trek, you know? I desire a little bit of nature in my life, and there's none here except for I have some beautiful trees in my backyard. I'm not going to lie. Look. I show people these sometimes. They are really pretty. Here's my little pretty yellow bush. Here's my
that's a tree. Dude, that's a beautiful blossom tree.
Is, but
probably cherry blossom.
There's another one over there. Okay, so it's not horrible back here. I'm not trying to bitch, but it's also fucking 98 degrees still at fucking 8:30 tonight. Oh, dude, SFV 100.
Definitely fucking feeling with that type of shit because, like, man, it could be beautiful around here, but especially with this fucking heat wave coming up, it's like, fuck. Not excited for it. And honestly, it's probably better for me to wait a little later anyway to kind of water down a little bit of the yardage shit, for when the sea wave comes up, just because, at that point, it'll be kind of cool enough, and absorb enough of the water that, like, because from what I understand, like, plants will, like, kind of seal up themselves, during, like, heat spells and shit to kind of, keep whatever water they got on them, or at least in them and stick with them. So it's like, I mean, honestly, for me, it's just like, it seems like actually it'd be a perfect time to do it more later at night when it's not so hot. Because then, there's less likely for them to, not absorb as much when they need to absorb a lot. Because it hasn't really rained that much. I think it only rained like what, like sometime last week. Definitely not enough time for, for some more moisture for it to be absorbed. And some of these plants definitely kind of need it.
I had a friend from the SFV. He used to say SFV 103.
Of course, good old Paul walks off.
Kicking it in the San Fernando Valley. Living like a rock star.
If it wasn't like for the fucking sales tax and shit, because I'd like to save us some money to go to fucking Cali. Because I know my friend, Stefan Ripsey's been to Cali a bunch of times, like to San Fran and Sacramento, I think once. I think LA once because he saw Rush out there and shit, I think. For like their final show and tour and all that, which fucking still jealous of, bastard. But, like, I've only, like, been there a couple times, like, once as a kid, and then, like, once as, like, a little pit stop when I was in San Jose and a layover, and honestly, that was shitty. So, I kind of only got, like, some mixed opinions about California just on those experiences, and a lot of it's just mostly because, like, the good ones are when I was a kid, and then, the more recent one is just a shitty layover bullshit kind of situation.
Come on now. We got
Doggo! Doggo! Oh my god, hold on.
palm springs. No, thank you.
Doggo!
Slap.
Hey! Shut the fuck up. Move. Ah! Hey!
Damn it. I went in there to turn on the fucking porch light and turn on the wrong goddamn light.
That's not getting out. Dude, I have no idea.
Come on, move.
You are ridiculous.
It's a goddamn problem.
Fucking ridiculous, dog.
Stoner brain. Severe fucking stoner brain, yo.
Big goof. Yeah, don't look at me like that, like I'm your savior. What's up with you?
Kodak's top dog right now, but that may change any second, any day. I'm starting to get into Young Thug. I've been digging through that. Listening to more Migos too. I don't know, man. I'm on a journey right now. What can I say?
I'm on a journey. I have to deal with Zuko's fucking chaotic ass. Jesus Christ. Like, he decided to be a ball of nonsense right there. Jesus. Hey. Dude, fucking... Zooks, you are a nut, bro. Like, for real. You know what? I know I said... I'm gonna get this... Here, get over here. Buddy, sit in your chair. Yeah, come on. There you go. Yep. Are you gonna be still and chill? Are you gonna be still and chill, boy? You goof. You fucking goof. Yeah, damn. Yeah, fuck you too. Absurd little ball of insanity. Man. Now, do you mind? Are we gonna be chill? Fuck. Just, yeah, I think I'll be chill just for a little bit, I guess. Whatever, maybe. Fucking nut.
do wear cologne. I don't drench myself in it, but I do a little spritz. I like to smell good. That's on Cardi. Love him. That's on Cardi.
Sometimes you need to get a little spritz.
I'm up a bean for real. I'm up a lean for real. I'm up a bean for real. I'm up a lean for real. I'm up a bean for real.
Dog, I swear to God, I saw that look on your face.
Like Cardi is signed. I'm not really up to date on Cardi's label and shit. Got me on a Kevin Gates kick. Yeah, Kevin Gates is dope.
My honestly kind of low-key get on a Jelly Roll kick.
Well, I mean, look, that happens in any kind of like art or musical genre. Like Migos changed the way that rap sounds. Like people are still kind of sounding like Migos. It's cool.
I think my friend Logan actually showed me some Migos a while back. Funny enough. Wish I could be down for some Migos if they ever pop up.
And the feelings of profound disappointment with humanity and feeling personal responsibilities from typical aspects of ego death. No. Ego death is death to yourself. It's the death of your consciousness. You exist outside of yourself. It's severing the connection between your conscious body and your mind.
Well, Paul.
And it's typically something that you can only really achieve via deep, deep meditation and psychedelics.
Getting deep out of nowhere all of a sudden. Well, Paul.
Ego death is not about, like,
well, son,
realizing the world is fucked up. It's about realizing that it doesn't matter. The ego is an illusion. That is true, cynic.
It is all an illusion. I'm not ready for this deepness, well, Paul. 3 deep for me. 3 deep, 5 me, son. Nah. It's not that too deep, but a little too much for my brains to be pondering my little stonery antics where I'm, feeling the munchies. Feeling the munchies enough where I'm like, you know what? I need to just, like, reheat that bad bitch and just destroy that thing and, at least, kind of re-up on a couple things, yeah, and mostly just on, some food and some tea, because this is literally the last of it, and I'm very sad, and it's like, bruh. Carry it one at a time. One at a time. Why are you carrying both? Well, smarter, not harder. Well, do that first or something. He's like literally doing everything of the opposite of work smarter, not harder with this situation. Like, oh my god. Like, my goodness. Ay. Holy Dios mío. Dios mío. Ay. It's like, man, don't hurt yourself, Jesus Christ. You do. I'll probably be back a little later tonight. Maybe. But maybe not. We'll see. I actually also need to hear my friends about Sess Fest tomorrow. Which I actually found out Los Malabados had to cancel out because one of their band members got hurt. And I'm just like, fuck. That's going to suck. But at least, some, the rest of them are going to be there just to support the show anyway. So, ain't total loss. But, still, that sucks. It's hoping to maybe, see them live and perform and shit. But, oh well. At least, it was still good to hang out with them and chat with them. And if Rip City is there when I show up, then I can actually introduce them to them finally. And maybe he can ask about, like, future shows that they might be doing and, like, when to see him. Because, it's literally a meme that my friend Rip City cannot see Los Malabados. Because every time they have a show, or when he might have an opportunity, like, it never works out. Ever. It's just a meme at this point. But, oh well. At least maybe you finally get to meet him, though. So, but either way. Well, let's get some errands, some shit figured out, and all that shenanigans. And bada bing, bada boom. And then, yeah, like I said, I'll probably be back a little later tonight. All that fun stuff. So, thanks for now. Peace out, and be back for that next one. And that's not the button I wanted to click, God damn it. I wanted to click this button. Yeah, that button. Yeah, okay, there we go.